Hypocrisy.
Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome to Law-Splaining the Interwebs. I am your host, Nick Rekieta of Rekieta Law, a small law firm in central Minnesota. How's it going today, guys? Happy New Year. Happy New Year. I hope you're doing well. All the normal gay stuff. Holy shit. Let me get my chats put in the right place, I guess. You can go here. Where's this super tip one? Super tip one is here. Holy crap. You're suing me for being illegally gay in 2026. Wait, what's the legal way to do it? Shit. I have no idea. I make Destiny look straight. That's true. But I'm okay with it. Let's see. Okay, guys. So we have a couple main subjects tonight. Not too much. I don't know how long we're going to go. I'm really tired still. But hey, you know, we're here, so we're going to go for a while at least. We'll see how we go or how it goes. But you know, I'm going to do a little rant about Destiny, who's, you know, I hate doing this. I hate doing it this way. Destiny is retarded. He's fucking dumb. That should be obvious to anybody who actually knows anything about any particular subject. Destiny is not well versed in any particular thing. But that's fine. That's an okay thing. It's okay to be stupid and unqualified and have no actually discernible expertise or experience worth anything. I mean, as far as I can tell, he just plays Factorio, jerks off, and then talks about stuff, which is as masturbatory as jerking off, which is, again, fine. This is an okay way to live. It's an okay way to live. And people listen to him give political opinions and opinions about the news and stuff, and he does just fine doing that. I don't have any problem with it at all. But sometimes one of these people comes out and says something so categorically unaware and so stupid that it needs to be talked about briefly. At least briefly. So we're going to do that in just a second. We'll start it there. We will start with Destiny, and you should always start with your Destiny, right? That's how strip clubs go. That's how life goes. You start with Destiny and you move on. So we're going to start there. And then after that short discussion, we're going to jump into a continuation of the last show I did. Now, the last show was me kind of diving over my vacation headfirst into the What the Hales controversy. There's a lot of What the Hales shit. It's a bit much. And I don't know that I really want to get in all the way into What the Hales, but we may end up there. That might eventually happen. So please don't mistake me saying I don't know if I want to do that to I won't end up there eventually. Just know that I'm going to do it under protest. if I do. I shared some emails the other day between me and a handicapped man by the name of Michael Volpe. And they were comical. at least they're funny. And they just kind of illustrate that some people just don't know about some things. And it's my job to fix everybody like that. So that being said, I have a couple more emails that I forgot to share the other night. One of them I hadn't, like, I thought I had sent it, and I felt like there was more to the conversation. So I went and I checked my email, and it was, the last email was in my draft folder. It wasn't, it didn't actually get sent. But there were two emails, I think, prior to that weren't shared. And then there's the draft email, and they've all been sent now. And so I was going to share those with you just for funsies, I guess. And then I don't know what else we can or what we should do. There's the Nick Shirley stuff, which is kind of wild. It's happening in my state. There's that. There's this Bruce Matskin guy who is in the What the Hales thing. He's also suing Larry, DUI guy. We also just got raided by Camelot. So now I feel like a Tinder girl's butthole. What's up, Camelot? And all of his lovely peoples. Hey, what's up? I see Megan Fox and Tug in the chat as well. Thank you. Wait, Magic Angel. Who's Jay? Which Jay are you talking about? You tried to raid me, but you were on Rumble and it's hard to raid. I think, don't you just literally type /raid? I don't know. Neurodivergent always does my Rumble raids for me. So, but yes, welcome, Just Jay. Oh, Just Jay. Just Jay Hip. That guy's nice. Okay, that's what I see. I've seen him before. I've talked to him. He seems like a nice chap. Well, anyway, so we're gonna talk about these things. We kind of go wherever, depending on what time it is. You know, I'm here with you guys for a bit. I'm here with you guys. And the weekend is coming up. We're going to do a member show over the weekend, at least. At least one member show. Doesn't mean multiple member shows necessarily, but I would love to do more than just one show over the weekend. It kind of depends on what my schedule looks like. It's the last weekend before school starts back up. School starts back up on Monday for the kiddos. But then, you know, I'm looking to be back on a regular schedule here. Now that vacations are done and all that stuff. You like the shiny jacket? It's leather. I like it too. But that being said, I say that a lot. That being said, I'm going to keep saying it. We're going to go into where we go, and we can go into one's 2 cents. No, this is actually not pleather. I was surprised because when I bought it, I thought it was. Then I opened it up and it's not. I was very shocked because I got it at a secondhand store. But I was surprised by it. I just liked the way it looked because it was funny. And then it's like, no, this isn't, this is a real leather thing. It's like, oh, okay, fine. But, so we're going to just go. I'm going to love all of you vigorously. And then, we're going to have a good show. Here we go. Let's hit the chats that have come in and then we'll move on from there. I released a couple shorts today. There will be some more shorts coming as well. There's a whole bunch of tools for making like clipped content because It's the content that like all the platforms want to deliver. It's really fast hitting. It doesn't take a lot of bandwidth for them to send it out, you know. So like they like it. It's cheap and effective, and people click the fuck out of it. So like everything has now like boomed into the shorts community, I guess. But I put a couple shorts out today, and there will be more coming as well. Fletcher Boy says later and gayer, which is almost impossible when you really think about it. Frederick Little, Happy New Year, everyone. Yes, Happy New Year to everyone. Amanda Morelli joining at the lawyer level. Very, very brave to jump right into the middle. I'm proud of you. Andre says, I put in unbreaded in Grok and it understood the assignment. I saw that. That was amazing. Knick-Knack, B4K, Happy New Year. Ricada, end of the chat. Happy New Year. Back to you. Stacy, R66, joining at the paralegal level. Same with Ash Elizabeth. Welcome. That's 3 new, bold, shiny, long, pulsing members joining the channel. Really appreciate that. We'll get the membership counter up in just a minute. Intimidator 108 says, Happy New Year, Nick. Hope you and the family are doing well. By the way, do you know what a turkey shouldn't say out loud around Thanksgiving? I'm stuffed. Turkeys and prostitutes. Very dangerous comment for both of them. I'm stuffed. Thanks, buddy. I didn't miss your dad jokes. Not one. I didn't miss any of them while I was gone, but I'm glad that you're still here sending them, and I still hate them. One's 2 cents. Welcome to membership for you as well. That's 4. Fletcher Boy gifting 10 memberships. If you got a membership gifted from Fletcher Boy, please make sure you say thank you. It puts us at 14. And we've got Jody Finley joining as well, and Ash Elizabeth gifting a membership that puts us at 16. Thank you so much. Just J Hip says, I am more fun. Or no, I am more than a nice chap. Yeah, sure. Okay. Not just another pretty face. I get it. You and everybody else. No. I'm more than just my breasts. Okay, Jay. If that is your real name. Tizzy to Bounce. Welcome to Paralegal. And that puts us at 17 members so far. We need a banner. Let's see. Let's go. There we go. 17 members here on YouTube's. We don't have any. We'll take that off for now. We're not talking about Kurt tonight, so we don't need the micropeen or incel counter. We just have the membership counter. And that way, we can keep track of where we are there. Also, we have super tips as well. If you've not tried out super tips, this is the time to try them. And you can do just the tip. Why does it say chat is disabled for this live stream? That's weird. Did something happen? No, it's not disabled here. What the fuck? Oh, no, that's the old live stream, I think. There we go. Okay. That was my bad. I still had yesterday's live stream chat up. Or not yesterday's, but a couple days ago. I just didn't see it. What kind of homo wears sunglasses at night? That guy in the 80s, right? Who sang that song? I wear my sunglasses at night. Corey Hart. How dare you call... Well, hold on. How dare you call this obviously straight man homosexual? I'm actually furious with you right now. What are you talking about? Why would you say this? What do you mean? What kind of homo wears his sunglasses at night? this this very clearly straight man, Corey Hart.
Hey, Rackets, there's a guy that's been doing Candace Owens and Charlie Kirk coverage named Gary Melton of Paramount Tactical. It would be cool to have a direct examination of him.
It might be, but I don't talk to anybody with the last name of Melton. Those people tend to be awful. Gary Melton, maybe. I've never heard of him.
Have you seen Destiny Spurg out over the Somali frog? I have never seen him so mad in my life. Also watching the dog shocker Hassan meltdown over Asmongo has been amazing as well.
Destiny cannot fathom that little brown people that he's out there to save might actually be awful. Like, he can't figure it out. He's like, no, there can't be that much fraud, right? No, there can. There actually can. I know they're all like skinny and they wear like robes and shit or like cloths and they run around and they've got like a head scarf on and then a body scarf, and the guys wear these like suits that go into dresses really strange. And we're like, those are backwards people. They can't defraud a government. Yes, they can. And they're really, really fucking good at it. They've done a really good job of stealing a bitch load of money. And Destiny cannot figure it out. It's really great. I love it. I can't figure out how he's so stupid.
I don't understand why people listen to Destiny's brain rot. Then I remember that Kurt has a silver play button. So now I'm just praying for the comet at this point.
The comet will save us. The comet will save us. Misinformed says, are you a Jew? I wish, man. I tried to get in on that Jew money and it just doesn't work for me. They're like, stop it. You're not Jewish. And I'm like, what do you mean? What are you saying? And they're like, you're Polish. And I'm like, but I'm a retarded. And so I'd use an Italian accent to speak Polish because I don't even know how it sounds. But they're like, no, you're just Polish. Your nose is that. So I'm not, no, I'm not Jewish. I tried to be Jewish. I circumcised all my fingers trying to be Jewish.
You need to add a Mexican voice to the roster. I need to be represented. I suggest we put the Somalis versus the Mexicans and let the winner mow the lawns. I'm Mexican BTW.
Oh, are you Mexican? Thank you for telling us. I wasn't following that. I wasn't getting it. No, I agree. We do need some Hispanic representation on the super tip system. And I will work on that. If you could just find an interesting Mexican person whose voice I could use, we'll do it. Okay? I really like this misinformed person. You seem like a Jew. Thanks? I don't know. I don't know. Christmas isn't enough. I need more days. Oh my God. Oh my God. Okay. All right. Are we? I did see another super chat or something come in. Let's grab that real quick and then we'll go. Craig Bucalo says, I hear Jay is here. I saw him in the chat, so I think so. And Pickled Tink, welcome to membership. I'm very proud of you for bringing your member out in front of all these people. That's very brave, but thank you for doing it. We do welcome that here. Thanks, Nick. You wrecked our bingo. What bingo? You talking about in Jay's stream or something? Emmy gifted 5 memberships as well. Thank you, Emmy, for doing that. That brings us to 23. If you got a gifted membership, make sure you say thank you. You better check your schedule with Fleesa first. She knows your schedule and that you don't have a practice or a stream. You're just a wannabe that she can ignore. Wait, who are you talking about? Who's Fleesa? Who are these people? Who are these people? I know who Jay Hip is. That guy's nice. But I don't know who Fleesa is. But welcome to all of you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. Now we're going to talk about Destiny. This shouldn't take long. I don't have any videos or anything of Destiny. The omniliberal. But maybe, I don't know. We could probably just go through his Twitter feed and have whole days worth of content. All right. Fleesa is Lisa Lee from Two Lees in a Pod. She's Lynette Preston's PR. Yeah, wait a minute. Wait. Is the latest one who wants my attention? Will send it to me soon. Send it to me tonight. We'll talk about it. Oh my God, I'll give her attention. Hello, Fleesa. Are you ready to be called names? Because I can do that for you. I do offer that service. All right, here we go. Maybe she'll totally own me, though. You already sent it to me? Where can I read the stuff you send me, Megan? Come on. Okay, so ignore the CBS weirdo down here. That doesn't matter. We're gonna we'll get this Destiny stuff out of the way, and then I guess we'll delve into what the hail's a little bit. Oh shit. We've got oh, please fix the pinned chat link to your super tips. Wait, what's wrong with it? Supertip.gg / Oh, you're right. I messed it up. Damn it. Hold on, let me fix that. I got to fix that on the description too. I forgot the colon. Never skip the colon, if you know what I mean. Wait, yeah, there we go. All right, so here we go. It's https:// supertip.gg / RL. Use super tips. It's funnier. Okay, there's that. Let me pin this. I know this is very unprofessional and uncouth of me, but we're... Wait, why is my chat... It's the wrong Rumble chat, too. I had the wrong Rumble chat up. Where are we? Where's that Rumble chat? I know you're around here. There it is. Here we go. You came for unbreaded. Oh, you know, we don't have a bunch of other subjects. Maybe unbreaded is possible tonight. Maybe we should do that. Pin this message. Ben Hamilton says tip thing is fine. Well, thank you. Thank you. We've got... I've rearranged my setup and like I'm still lost on it. I'm sorry. I'm getting used to it. Communism does this to people. And by communism, I mean being back in Minnesota. All right. While the fucking YouTube thing reloads, let's just go ahead and get into this Destiny thing here. So this is important. If you don't know who Destiny is a squirrely little guy who has no specific education and no relevant work experience, yet he talks a lot online, and that's fine. Like I said, that is an okay thing. But look at this tweet from him. This country will only begin to recover once we toss this stupid notion that the everyman can do journalism and we go back to having actual experts and qualified individuals leading the discourse. All right. Destiny. Journalists are not actual experts. Just ask Megan Fox. Okay? Like they are not. They're not experts. They are journalists. They're experts at grabbing certain information. It's good that they're good at that. They should be good at that. They should be great at that. Collating that information and communicating it clearly to people so that they understand what's going on. That's what journalists do. But journalists are not experts. And they're not driving the conversation in America with expertise. They are people who deliver messaging. And messaging is not expertise. I'm sorry. It is not. But taking a step back from that, just on the beginning, like that's a dumb statement because like until we get experts back in journalism, we didn't have experts in journalism. We had experts in messaging. They were not, it's not like the people coming on doing journalism are experts at law or are experts at physics or experts at anything, geopolitics. No, there are other people that do that. They collate the information and then they, tend to deliver it to the journalists. Now, some journalists are good at digging up information and investigating things and putting it together. Megan is one of them. And they do great, and they might learn something along the way and know some stuff. But like, let's stop with the vaunted journalism trope. It's always been bullshit. That being said, Destiny is someone who talks for a living and wants to drive the conversation. Destiny is the exact person he's criticizing here because he has no experience or education to justify expertise in any way at all. And the very idea that he would tweet this is insane to me. Like, I don't consider myself an expert in many things at all. But I have a shitload of education where some people might like be tempted to at least call me an expert in like some legal field or whatever. Don't make that mistake. Like I'm adept at best, but that's fine. I'm not trying to be an expert. I'm just trying to communicate some things to people and have it be fun and informative. And again, this is an okay thing to do. This is actually what journalism was. See, when people talk about like what journalism was, they go back not far enough. They go back to recent history, in which recent history, journalism was run by a couple companies, very small group of them that controlled the global news wires, and all of the information going through all of the networks was filtered through the same, basically 5 sources. And they kind of had handshakes on what and where they covered things. Shared information, pooled resources, and then built this network to get all of the news filtered through one sort of lens and delivered. And before anyone wants to jump on that, it's not really nefarious. I mean, there are nefarious actors within that system, but that system itself is relatively neutral. It's just economically efficient based on how expensive it was to deliver news across the world. Communicating across the world's expensive. Doing it in real time. Broadcasting is expensive. Printing all these papers, it's expensive. And so aggregating resources, minimizing the amount of stray expense, and really laser focusing a lot of stuff, it makes sense. Made sense. But now we've democratized all of it. All of it. Every aspect of news reporting, other than the literal skill of investigating, every other aspect of it is available to every single asshole out there with a cell phone. You can broadcast to the entire world. You can write manuscripts of any length that you want. You can publish them immediately to a global audience. Now, you may have trouble harvesting that audience and finding eyes and ears to watch, read, and listen. Sure. But your ability to put out the content now far surpasses any company on earth that existed in 1970. You can publish to any country, to any group of people, to any person that you want immediately. And you don't have a censor, you don't have a check. Now, you may get censored later, all those things, but your initial publication, you just click send and it goes. There's some risk involved in that. But it's crazy to think how far we've come. But that's kind of how news was at the beginning of America in a similar way. There were multiple newspapers in every city. Every major metro had several rags that were published. They were opinionated. They were inflammatory. They were not distilled and sanitized. They were not of one political orientation and perspective. They were brutal to each other. They weren't always accurate. And that's good. That's a good thing. Because who is the arbiter of accuracy? Who is the arbiter of what is correct? There isn't one, and there shan't ever be one. The moment there is a ministry of truth, truth dies on the floor in shame. The inaccurate reporter is the reporter who uncovers the conspiracy. The inaccurate reporter says that COVID is being overblown. The inaccurate reporter is the one who talks about truth in elections. The inaccurate reporter is the one who grabs the thread and pulls on it, because they grab every thread and pull on them. And when they get it right, it's the biggest fucking bombshell. And without the inaccurate reporter, you never will have the bombshell. There can never be an arbiter of truth or accuracy in journalism. There are standards to follow. And the democratized journalists should follow some standards. They should set themselves up to succeed, because verifying your sources, making sure you've got your points nailed down, polishing up your presentation, all of these things will help your message spread. But your message's truth, the veracity of it, should never be subject to someone else's opinion, because that person might be compromised. And that is what we have now. And Stephen Bonnell, Destiny, wants to go back. He wants to go back to a time where we didn't have that, where we do have an arbiter of truth, where we have approved journalism, an effective journalistic license granted by the government, who can pull that journalistic license at any time. And I cannot believe that he's this fucking stupid that that's what he wants. I can't believe it. Especially given what he does. I mean, he's the poster child for the squawker, the unqualified squawker in the night, screaming while furiously clicking on Factorio or whatever stupid game he's playing. While his Discord feeds him shitty information in the middle of debates. He's like, no. Don't you know about when Biden did this? Like, stop. Nobody cares. Nobody fucking cares. But never let go of what true journalism is. True journalism is not a license. It's not an approval. It's not a network. It's not a station. It's not a brand. True journalism is someone walking up, recording something and going, hey, wait a minute. Like, what is this? Someone taking notes at a meeting going, hey, wait a minute. This doesn't sound right. Then they They go and request the books. They go do a public records request. They start looking through it and they go, wait, this doesn't add up. This doesn't add up. This doesn't add up. Journalism is Nick Shirley walking up to a daycare with 102 kids, finding 0 kids, and then doing that over and over and over again. That's journalism. And we've never, ever been in a better time for journalism than we are today. And assuming we keep the government out of it and we keep our own stupidity from fucking collapsing everything, it will only get better. And by better, I don't mean more refined and accurate. Fuck that. It should be a melee for your attention, for your ideas, and to, by God, share the truth that you aren't seeing because you're busy. You don't have the opportunity to see it, but someone does. Someone does. And we can fight all day, every day, about what those journalists say and see and uncover and say, they're wrong, they're dumb, they're not right, Candace Owens is crazy, blah, 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 blah. Okay, good. Let's fight over it all the time. Because in fighting, I'll be slapping my iron sword up against yours, and iron sharpens iron. Let's fight it out. Let's talk about it. But let's not be fucking beta bitches like Destiny and go running for the hills like, I just want the real journalists to come save me. Fuck you.
We don't need a Mexican. I am Mexican. Hola, me llamo Ronnie y quiero mucho a mi familia. Haré todo lo posible para protegerlos.
Just like that, we no longer need a Mexican voice because we already have one. Thank you so much for sharing that. That was amazing. Adrian Robledo says, Danny Trejo, Speedy Gonzalez, or Slowpoke Rodriguez are always good choices. Dude, I love Slowpoke Rodriguez. He is like one of the most racist Warner Brothers characters. I am Slowpoke Rodriguez. Just J Hip says, Fleesa is wonderful. She will own you. Lol. Perfect. S Faka SF says, oh, wait, SF, a.k.a. SF. Got it. Says, I have been waiting for you to wreck these anti-Hales people for years. Best Christmas present ever. Sriv says, calm down, boo. Don't tell me how to live. Jerubal says, Destiny has never heard of the Gellerman phenomenon. No, he hasn't. The Gellerman phenomenon, if I'm not mistaken, is where when you have expertise and you read a news story in the field that you have expertise, you realize that the journalist doesn't know shit about what they're talking about. But when you stop reading that story and then you read the next story that's in a field you don't understand, you assume the journalist is correct. Rather than going through and going, wait, journalist doesn't know my field. Why would I assume they know this field? I'm pretty sure that's the Gellerman phenomenon. What's up, Rita? Hola. Bienvenidos. American Woman Thrifter says, 2 Lees in a pod, Fleesa, Lisa, was talking shit about you not being a real lawyer that has no law experience. Yes, nailed it. Megan will send to you, and I can't wait forever for your response. It's always that. It's like, he's not a real lawyer. He doesn't know. He didn't have any experience. Like, well, you can look it up. You can look it up. Like, I've never touted my experience as the most broad ever, but it is there. Like, it exists. I did do court cases reluctantly. I like doing this better. It's more fun. Juliana T, welcome. Welcome to Paralegal. That puts us at 24 members so far today. Thank you all for joining. I hope you enjoy having your memberships. You can also join on Locals, ricadalaw.locals.com. And if you join on locals. You can join for the year, the whole year for $50 if you want to. And that saves you a couple bucks because you get 2 months for free, basically. Sriv says Blue Cross Blue Cheese. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Okay. Let's get to this. Your family was rich and you never practiced law. I keep hearing that, which is amazing because I remember going before a judge and arguing a whole bunch of different cases. Like I remember doing that. So I'm not sure where that didn't happen, but I don't think I made it up. But let's do this. Let's get the emails that I didn't show you the other day pulled up. We have American Woman Thrifter joining as well. That puts us at a nice odd 25 members today. I love having all these members. I'm a huge fan of members. I hope some of you are too. They're really great. And you are free to get your members out here. Like members out while watching the show. Ben Hamilton says, what advice would you give a lawyer who is miserable with their bankruptcy law job? Really talented lawyer just needs a path out of the hellhole, asking for my friend, who is hilarious. Well, I mean, if he wants to stay in law, but he doesn't want to do bankruptcy law, I mean, there's any number of avenues that are really, really interesting and amazing. Bankruptcy law is very much like transactional. Follow the steps, follow the math, fill out the forms, put it down. Like there's, you don't get into too many crazy sort of debates and disputes over what needs to be happening. So like, if you want something that's more challenging though, obviously personal injury is there. Personal injury exists and criminal law exists. Always fight the government if you can. But the reason, so I like doing criminal law, but I didn't like the process of doing criminal law out here because criminals out here don't have any money. And so that was always frustrating because you're like, okay, well, I'm really hoping that I can, that you can pay me. And they never seem to really be able to do that. Probably because they spend all their money on drugs. All right. Let me pull this email up here. Give me just a second. All right. So I think the last email that we got, that I went through, was me saying, holy shit, it's in the December 19th order. It doesn't matter how many videos, ask your para for help understanding. No amount of a thing can make the thing something it isn't. And then, I closed with the quotes. Silver isn't a mushroom, but there's like so much silver. There's like so much silver. Retard. Like that's it. Like that's all there was to that. That's where we left off, if I remember right. So we're going to start there, but we're going to start at the bottom of this. When I pull it up on screen, it'll be up at the bottom. It'll be down at the bottom. Okay, this is it right here. Did I try being Somalian? I did. We'll zoom this way in so you guys can see a little bit better. Okay, so here's this part that I just said. We have a couple super tips and stuff to go through. Did I try being Somalian? I did. She's going to trash Tug and Nick because she doesn't upset Megan. So wait, what? Or is it the Fleesa thing? I don't know. This Fleesa person is wild.
Destiny is a gay commie. He wants all voices that don't agree with him silenced.
Yeah. You could have stopped at Destiny's a gay commie and been accurate. That's true. Isn't Destiny bi? Like at least, which bi is just gay with like flair, right? Like, isn't Destiny bi though?
Yee. I am the Frito Bandito. I love Frito corn chips and munch on them too. Better than chicken skins. I'll give some to you.
Oh, wait, Fleece is live? Oh, that's funny. Who is this person? Two Lees or whatever, right? Two Lees in a pod. This should be good.
Right at her skin, and her hair is not showing, right?
Oh.
So it looked like it was like healing. I'm like, all right, let it heal. But she just kept making it bigger, and I'm like, oh, I got to get her a cone. So we got her a cone, and she kept taking it off, and we tried to use like the saline solution to keep it clean it out.
The fuck is
we
this?
Finally got the cone on her, and we literally had it on her for days now, and she is hating it. Oh my god! But this is like, so
what's happening in this?
I just feel so bad.
This disaster.
She's miserable.
Oh, the echo here. I'll take that off. Sorry.
Most said it's getting redunculous. She's planning her escape.
What is happening?
Nine Chin's left.
I promised someone was talking about me, or I was promised.
Yeah,
someone was talking about me, and that's not happening now.
I'm telling you, it's not Nine Chins. It's Johnny Appleseed.
I'm about to shut
Lisa,
this
you got
down.
another one, by the way.
I do. Uh-oh.
This is.
Let me see.
Somebody's feeling better.
What is?
Oh my! Boy, I thought there were two girls.
I don't know.
Okay, all right, no mind.
We don't have a lot of chat activity going on here.
That is adorable. Sorry.
Go back 10
Shush
minutes.
your mouth, Todd. What'd Todd say? Hi, Nine Chins. How's the family life treating you?
Oh my god, I can't read all this,
Guys,
man.
in case you didn't know, it's awfully cold down here.
Oh yeah, Nine Chins has a veil. I didn't even notice that.
God, this is such good content.
Not anymore.
I'm on the edge of my seat. Keep not saying anything. This is great.
Aren't they cute?
No.
Lisa Lee, you have another messenger from Stacy.
All right, hold on.
Look at them playing with the puppies.
What is this garbage? Do people watch this? I want to sledgehammer my own
Lori
face.
G said, Lisa, get a pool noodle and use it as a collar instead of using a cone.
No, don't let them know. Don't bother
Get
their
a
thing.
full noodle and use it as a collar instead of using a cone.
Don't bother their thing. They're doing their own show. They're all good.
I've actually
Let them
seen
have
those.
fun.
The new cones aren't like cones.
I know.
Remember
Megan sent
the
me a
one
thing
they
with
put on,
timestamps. I got it.
Luna?
Like, I know.
I mean,
I'm getting there. God, that was really fucking boring. That was woo. Okay, just a second. What do we got here? Oh, she's fat too. Okay, so it's in here. Hold on, we'll get to the part that there's some time stamping going on. It's a Happy New Year's stream. I always love when people are like, it's Happy New Year's. Let's talk about Nick Rekieta. I'm like, who are you? I mean, talk about me all day, I guess. Like, I I love it. I love the attention. I just don't know why they're bothering. Because I don't know who this people. Lily Smith says, not fat, huge. Oh, no. Oh, no. All right. Let's see what we got. So this is apparently where they're talking about me.
This little TV, it's not a TV tray. It's a it's a table that you can pull up to view, and it kind of is at a slant. You can put your laptop on it and pull it up to you at the couch.
Gotcha.
If I move it.
Echo, I'm fixing it. One leads her husband around on a dog leash. Is there evidence of this? Emmy says she called herself the walrus. Well, I'm going to have to come up with something better.
Just right, because you can put it at different levels.
Right.
Sometimes if I move it wrong, I'm actually picking it up, so it makes a lot of noise.
Fat.
I'm sorry. Sorry, Gabe.
You're fine.
No, Gabe's telling me to be quiet.
Tammy,
Shut
be
up,
quiet.
Gabe.
Shut up,
Topher.
big time.
Okay, what's the one that sounds like a trans person? Which one is that? Who is that?
Please tell him he can keep it.
Yeah, most said one word, Kim. Sanitizer. Slipper.
Oh my goodness.
That's Lisa?
Ridiculous.
Oh my God, it is.
Ridiculous.
Okay, wait, is she trans? Is she actually trans? Like, is that a thing? Yes. Oh, no. No? No. Okay. Whoever said yes, you're an asshole and I love you. Audrey Little, welcome. Welcome to membership. That's 26 members now today. So many members.
So, does anybody know who Nick Ricada is?
I do. Who's that?
Yes, unfortunately, I've watched 2 minutes of his videos. Mm-hmm.
2 whole minutes? How'd you do that?
So
Are you
I
okay?
might have mentioned him once before, but
Hi,
apparently
Jenny B.
he's jumped onto the Hales saga thing.
I jumped all
And he's
over
friends
it.
with-
Well, he had Megan on there, and that's what started it. Now he's talking about it because it's getting him
Thanks,
more views. Maybe.
Megan.
I don't know.
Oh, okay. Well, apparently,
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 apparently, what?
he jumped on this. So is that what it is? He needs more views.
Yeah. Yes.
no Starbucks.
It is. I need more views. Jesus Christ. Yes. Please, for the love of God. Yeah, it's YouTube, dummies. What do you think? Ari needs more views? Yeah, always. That's the business. Of course. More views. Send them my way.
Does not.
Do.
Lisa, don't read the chat.
Don't read the chat.
Don't start reading the chat now.
Wait a minute. They're not on camera, which makes the chat. The chat is now the star.
Starbucks. I already read it. Don't start reading it now.
Dang it.
Megan got him into it. It's kind of funny because Megan got tugged into it too. Isn't that weird?
The chat doesn't say anything. There's nothing
Conspiracy
happening.
Well, from what I understand,
Oh,
him covering it will bring others attention that don't like him. And his unintelligent, like, lawyering.
trust me, I don't need to cover Hales to find people who don't like me. I just wag my dick around and I hit all of them. They're all over the place.
Apparently, he's not well liked in the LawTube community. And his
I built that house, you bitch.
enemies do follow and report on his idiocy.
My idiocity. What's an idiocity?
Anyway,
I'm going to follow you and report on your English.
I don't know much about him other than... Look, I didn't know who he was before he got in trouble. I only know of the shit that happened when he got in trouble.
He is a jerk.
You know? So I don't know much, but from what I understand, this guy is like, he grew up with money and he became a lawyer, but...
I didn't grow up with money. This is one of those amazing rumors. Both of my parents worked full time the entirety of my time in high school. I think my mom stopped working finally when I was in college. We didn't grow up with money. I grew up in a rather poor neighborhood in Houston, Texas, and then we moved to a nice suburb of Minneapolis. But it wasn't nice when we moved there. It was a farm community. It's gotten big because there's a ton of space. But I moved away before that happened. I did not grow up with money. I don't know where this persistent thing is. Actually, I know where it comes from. It comes from when I covered the Vic Mignogna case, because this is how the internet goes. Okay. When I covered the Vic Mignogna case in 2018, I think it was 2019. 2019, I'm covering the Vic Mignogna case, and some law student who didn't like me went and found my grandfather's will. Okay, my grandfather had been deceased at that point. He found his will because they're filed publicly in the county where he died. And in the will, there is a provision, and that provision is to provide for what's called a residuary estate. Now, when you do estate planning for high net worth individuals, you create something called a residuary estate because their money situation can change very quickly. Maybe they buy a business, maybe they make an investment, maybe they sell an investment or whatever. And so you can dispose of everything intelligently through a will or through trusts. But there might be some gap between the last time you execute something and when you die. And there might be money that's not accounted for in the estate plan at that point. And that you send to what's called a residuary estate. Now, in my grandfather's will, I'm named in the residuary estate along with every other member of that line of the family. But let me just tell you this. My grandmother was still alive when my grandfather died. So there was no residuary estate because all of the money goes to your surviving spouse in that instance. Any non-bequest goes to a surviving spouse. There isn't a residuary estate. There wasn't a residuary estate. But even if there were, my grandfather died when I was in my fucking 30s. I'd graduated law school, and I went to law school late. I wouldn't have gotten any money from the fictitious residuary estate until I was 36 or 37 years old, at earliest. But it doesn't matter because there wasn't one. The funny thing was, there was another lawyer who was an estate lawyer who also didn't like me in that group. And he was trying to tell the group of people like, hey guys, it's like actually kind of boilerplate that you put in there. It doesn't actually mean anything. And they just yelled at him. I sent him a message. I was like, I know you hate me, but thanks for trying. How'd that work? Did that go well? No, it didn't. But this whole like, yeah, I grew up with money. Nope, I didn't grow up with money. My parents would have loved to know that I grew up with money and that they didn't have to work or whatever, except they were both working full time the whole time. Ben Hamilton says, Destiny is a blot on an armchair that someone is trying to forget about. He wishes he was a blot of methylene blue because at least that would stain, but he's only a blot of a poop stain. Gross. Gross. We have a bunch of chats that have come in. Holy crap. Let's see. What do we got? The lonely Kakapo says, can you hear the grease, Nick? Yes, I can. This chick uses a pool cue as a toothpick. Miyagi Clyde says, Fleesa is an awesome PR extraordinaire, has killer legs, long flowing hair, a swimmer's body, a lawyer, investigative journalist. She's in the muso industry also. So very talented. Just ask her. I'm sure her accomplishments are broad. Like the spread of a buffet table. Just J Hip says, Fleeca's show is good if you like bad YouTube. I love it. The hacking, eating, the disgusting is great. Sorta. Oh, man. You know, like I do love a train wreck too. Don't get me wrong. Shit. I need to fix this. So I have a nice little group here. There we go. Megan Fox Rider says, makes me super chat. Open fun group in your text and scroll to 2 leaves. It will not disappoint. Just a minute. I didn't know what you meant by fun group, but now I do.
I said at the time of Nick Shirley video post, they Somalis would call people racist, Islamophobic, and poor. The internet and Somalis did not let me down. Neither did CNN and MSNBC.
Correct.
I am the Frito Bandito. I love Frito corn chips. I'll give some to you, but can't have my chicken skins. I need them to chew.
The Stuttering John posting is something.
Megan has the evidence video of the dog in leash and leather.
Oh, no.
Not sure if Destiny is bi, but he is most definitely a sad cuck chair sitter.
The leather and the leash.
Hey, I am the Frito Bandito. I love Frito corn chips. I eat them, I do, but can't have my chicken skins. I need them to chew.
Why do you keep sending me that? I don't know what that means. Shizzy Wiznut says, everyone tells her that she should be a lawyer. She is so smart.
Really didn't do anything, but
it's not a lawyer qualification.
Be a law tuber or something like that. Now, and I don't know if this is true, guys.
He really didn't do nothing other than be a law tuber or whatever. Yeah, LawTube existed, and I was like, I'm going to be a LawTuber. That's what I'm going to do. That's how that story happened, 100%.
This is what I gathered, but I didn't vet any of it, and I'm just being honest with you. This is what I know about.
This is what I know about him, except I don't actually know
I don't know how
anything.
True.
I don't know how true it is.
What I have here, Nick Rekieta.
Okay.
But
that's who it is.
Read up. That's why I'm saying I think I may have brought him up before because I have read the incident at the home where they went through his house and everything. That his kid tested positive for drugs and things like that.
Oh my God.
I did read that.
No, you didn't read that.
Hello?
How dare you?
Hello? Hello?
Are they just taking phone calls?
Magic, not my baby.
Hello.
Welcome, Mo. Happy.
Does anybody have some meth that they can give these group of harpies so like they can actually get through a fucking sentence? The Gun Club Pod says a swimmer's body, huh? Whales swim. Manatees too. Dancer in her soul says she is just begging for the wrath of Nick Rekieta, and we're all waiting with popcorn. Fletcher Boy says, bring Megan on the stream. We need Nick and Megan late nights again. Rhea Norman Welcome to lawyer status. That puts us at 27 members. 27 members. Don't worry, guys. I think I have some other stuff to go through. I just want to see what they have to say. They talk about me for like a couple more minutes here.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Yeah, I'm so glad you're here.
What are we doing here?
We're just hanging, chilling, talking.
It's just nicotine.
Shooting shiz, you know. But I was just talking about this Ricada guy. I don't understand, like, I don't know. He seems to be pretty famous for what happened to him with...
For what happened to me. Yes, that's how it worked. I actually wasn't famous. And then what happened to me, I'm a victim. What I did, that made me famous afterwards. That's how that goes. Like, I don't know if you guys know this. If you want to be famous, just have the cops raid your house and then instant fame.
This, you know, this situation with him using rugs and his kid being tested and stuff.
Did you
like
say
it's not
rugs?
Good, you know.
Is that a
Wait. Did you say using rugs?
With him using rugs and...
How do you use rugs? I don't know how this works. Does anybody else out there use rugs? Because I'm lost. I thought I was a drug user. Turns out I'm a rug user. I don't use rugs, okay? I clean them.
And his kid being tested and stuff, like it's not good, you know.
Yeah, when you get arrested, they test all like and there's drugs in your home, they test all your kids. They do that. Like that's just kind of what happens.
Yeah.
Is that a way I can get rid of my new kids?
Yeah.
The fuck, bro? It was like one of the most traumatic things in my life. Like that. Why would you want that? It's really horrible. Like, I don't think you actually. What kind of awful are you?
Oh no. Oh my gosh. But anyway, so he came from a wealthy family, passed the bar, never practiced law outside of YouTube.
I never practiced law outside of YouTube. I practiced all my law on YouTube. No, I actually owned a law firm and for 3 years practiced law specifically off of YouTube. I did that before accidentally uploading to YouTube and then people liking it. So I was like, oh, this is cool. And then 9 months after that upload, I decided I would try and do YouTube full time. And then it worked out. It worked out well. Like that. That's how that goes. I found something that I could do and I could, make a better life for myself and work from home. I loved it. It was great.
I like you, Nick, but that says more about me than it does about you. Destiny has a micro peen.
Wait, what? I don't understand that chat at all. I mean, I understand the micropene thing. SVH4179 says, I used to watch Destiny for a lib view and I enjoyed his dedication, but it was disappointing when he couldn't understand basics, economics, law, etc. Remember that Hassan Two-Chinned Abi came from Destiny, RIP critical thinking. That's the thing with Destiny. Like, he's likable enough, like when he's not being an absolute pile of shit, like he's likable enough. And he probably could learn something about some of these concepts and have something useful to say, but he doesn't ever do that.
Legal commentary. But he knows nothing about the law, apparently, like actually like a really big in.
That's how you actually have a successful law-related YouTube channel, by the way, just so you guys know. Again, this is all the cheat code. Be pre-existingly rich and then don't go to law school for no reason because you're pre-existingly rich. So spend, 6 figures on law school in 3 years of time. And then open a law firm, but don't practice. Then go on YouTube, not understand any law at all, be really bad at it. And then just profit. Like, that's how it goes. That's how you do a successful channel. Actually, I just want you guys to know that.
Law and being a lawyer, and but apparently he was making fun of Bruce, and
oh no,
told him the only lawyer was one rugged up getting. Oh, apparently he was rugged up on air.
Drugged. Just say drugged. I was on Molly and Coke. Yes, a lot of times. How is this news still? Oh my God. It was a bad choice. Don't worry, I wasn't talking about law while I was on Molly and Coke. It's very dangerous to do that.
Getting sexual things happen to him. That's crazy.
As getting sexual things happened to him while on Molly and Coke, while streaming, while talking about law. This is the most. God, was I in a Corvette? Like, was I in a 1997 Corvette? Like, did I have gray hair also? Like, I sound fucking cool.
Crazy.
How many champagne flutes should I?
How many what?
I'm going to say 4.
Wait, what was
Game
that?
could pass out. I'm going to say 4.
You want to say 4 what?
Should I? How many?
That's crazy.
How many champagne flutes should I?
What is being said there? Does anybody know what that is?
I'm going to say 4.
4 what?
Air, getting sexual things happen to him.
Every time I hear it,
That's
it's going to make
crazy.
me laugh.
How many champagne flutes should I?
How many what? Champagnes? Oh, they're drinking. I forgot. I can't do that, so I wasn't thinking about it.
Let's be honest, like me, you channeled Kramer from Seinfeld and fell butt backwards into a seemingly easy gig on YouTube. These biatches just need a good dicking, but I wouldn't wish that on even Vito.
That does not sound like a good plan. Nobody dick them.
Wait a snizzlicking second. The cops come in and force the kids to be drug tested. Legal hypothetical, your situation happens to whoever. But one kid is 16 smoking pot. Can they tell Fuzz to go pound it?
Here's the crazy thing. Not only can they not do that, they can't tell the Fuzz to go pound it, but they did that and interviewed the children without legal representation, which was fucking batty. Now, none of my kids are involved in any of that stuff, obviously. However, especially the older kids should have had legal representation for any of those interviews, but they didn't. Because Child Protective Services gets to break the law all the time. They just get to violate the law all over the place.
I'm going to say 4, but Gabe could pass out. So just know one might be waiting.
Cyborg Valkyrie, did the interviews get thrown out as illegally obtained? They were never used. See, this is another kind of insidious thing that they can do. But the reason they didn't use the interviews of my children is because all of my children said the same thing when asked. We've never seen drugs. We've never seen mom and dad on drugs. We don't know anything about them. And all of them said, and this is because this is what Child Protective Services asked them. All right. People think like I coached this or whatever. I didn't. They asked this question. Child Protective Services asked every one of my children independently, if you are tested and something comes back, it would be from some other source than you or your parents, right? All of them said yes. They didn't use the children's interviews because the children were not exposed to anything in the house at all. They had no idea about any of it. Kind of made it hard for them to use those interviews. They didn't say anything that helped their case. You know, that's just how it fucking goes. But hey. But yeah, so could you throw it out? Like, yeah, but they didn't use it. So there was no purpose to like go after those things.
Wasted. 5? Okay. Oh, cool.
DNA stolen.
And Cyborg Valkyrie, you're welcome for answering. I'm not upset with you at all. Like just in case it came across that way. It's just one of those things where it's like there's a reason that my case ended quickly, my children were returned, and that everything was there. The problem was I had drugs in the house. I did have that. I admitted to it. That happened. I pled guilty, all of those things. What didn't happen is the other stuff. And they dropped those charges for that reason. There's no way they could sustain them.
I thought it sounds better than sperm donor.
What's up, Nightshades?
What's happening?
This is amazing right here.
Don't forget being a better, funnier late night host than Kimmel on par with the broadcast presentation of Limbaugh.
Aw, thanks, Joseph Fazio. That made my dick wiggle a little bit. Thanks, brother. I love this comment in the chat. He would get really messed up on his lives and pass out from what I heard. I never passed out on a live stream. I did have to leave one live stream and not come back. That was the election one in 2020. But I wasn't passed out. I was in the bathroom vomiting, which is my own fault.
How you doing?
I'm doing great.
Happy New Year.
Yeah, Happy New Year to everyone. Hope everyone
Yeah.
has a
Oh, yeah,
fucking
Happy
great
New
Happy
Year.
New Year.
Yeah, he's been in it for a couple hours now. So how is 2020?
Okay, so let me guess. She's smoking weed, right? We've determined that, I would assume. Like the languid pace, the fucking dragging conversation that makes me want to gouge my eyes out. Sounds like she's so she's smoking weed. They're all drinking. It's always funny. Like these people criticize substance use or whatever. And they're like, well, my substance use is fine, but his is like way too bad. It always happens. It always happens. E. Poindexter says, poor Nick listening to the Mushmouth crew. They're really boring.
26.
Oh, it's amazing. Everything's just changed. This guy's turned green.
Who's this guy?
Oh my God, it's
DNA stolen. I thought that was Aaron Imholt.
fantastic.
I'm looking forward to it. I think it's going to be a really good year, though, guys. Seriously.
E. Poindexter, that was the night of the disaster stream. It was not a couple hours. It was about 45 minutes. And I don't remember that. Like, I don't remember that at all. I was told about it later.
Not
Good night,
that
Ryan.
this
Catch you later.
topic that I was on is any kind of highlight of it or, future. I don't think. I mean, I don't know. Like, apparently, it's a moment in time with this guy. I have no idea.
Thank you,
Teaser.
Stems.
Thank you, Teaser.
Not teaser.
Teaser. Hey!
Teaser.
You're still here. You okay?
Why would anybody super chat the show? Like, I don't get it. This is horrible.
You're gonna have.
He came out because Mo came on.
Are you here because Mo came on?
Yeah, actually.
Told ya.
Gabe who?
I've watched
Mo
some.
Chins is here.
This is almost done.
Both of them.
Yeah.
I
I
watched
listen to
some
your
bad
voice.
content on
Yeah,
YouTube. This
How's
is
your
up
life
there.
going there,
Going
guy?
on TV. I lost my voice. Imagine me at the game.
Okay.
I've gone to Dolphins games.
Wait, who's the gruff voiced guy? Like who's out there sounds like he's been gargling too much semen?
We have yet to go to a Dolphins game together.
I lose my.
Oh, is that Lisa's husband, the guy who goes on a leash? What Oh boy.
Voice totally. It's like I can't talk.
Yeah, he totally loses his voice.
Yeah, I lost my voice. Yeah.
But anyway, so yeah,
Good night, Brenda. Happy New Year.
And it's not Mo's baby, and his DNA was stolen.
From who?
Someone who I don't know. How do we like?
We need Maury.
How did this happen? I'm kind of confused.
Oh no,
Megan, I thought they were still talking about me. What's going on?
You okay?
Are they doing this live stream from the hospice center? What the fuck?
She constantly coughs and eats chicken skins.
We're doing a live stream.
Drink.
Where is your drink?
I don't have one. I don't need
Here's you sure?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, anyway,
What are you
so
reading now?
just about this person who apparently Megan wants me to go off about his coverage or something, and I'm not going to give her what she wants, I guess. So, yeah, no.
Yeah, don't give Megan what she wants.
I guess
I agree with her on that. Don't ever give Megan what she wants.
He's going to give some type of legal commentary on Jeremy's case, but
why would I do that?
I don't know.
I don't need to give legal commentary on Jeremy's case. I don't need to. The court is doing a just fine job. The court is sitting here going, yeah, this is retarded. I'm going to just say the same thing as the court. You're fucking dumb. Oh, Matskin. We have plans. Matskin and I have dinner arrangements. Just J Hip says, Nick, she's not available. Well, maybe. Wait, who cares? Ew. Ew, no fats allowed. Asia Frazier says, Happy New Year. Happy New Year. Asia Frazier. I hope you're doing well. I hope 2026 is beautiful to you, just as you are beautiful to everyone around. Anthony the Warrior says, yet these women made over $100,000 because they had donation fraud. Oh, my God. Now, that I don't know anything about. That's from a super chat. I wouldn't want to besmirch the good name of... What's this show called? Two Leaves in a Pod. I wouldn't want to besmirch their good reputation. I don't know anything about any donation frauds or whatever.
Sounds like we need to add Killdozer construction to the homeschool curriculum.
Yes!
Along with the mantra of cop auto response, go fuck yourself up the ass with a cactus. Also, I demand a lawyer.
Yeah, my recommendation is if you're ever pulled over by the police, say, your officer, I only want to make one statement, and then I want my lawyer. And the statement is, you're gay. Now I need my lawyer, and I don't want to answer any more questions. Just do that. Sriv says, pee poops. Thanks.
Nick, I know you're busy right now with this stellar stream, but can you help me with my Somali chill care center? Some motherfucker broke in and stole all my records of attendance, employees, and students.
Right. No, I know. Like, that happened all over the place. You can't find any records anymore.
Could have been a big mistake because this will be a way to get the stories out to real lawyers who is going to challenge Nick.
Listen here, sweet cheeks. If you want to discredit someone, the worst way to do it is saying, now that discredited person is on the case, the real lawyers are going to come out now because they don't like him. Okay. And again, it doesn't matter what I say. What matters is the court, and the court's going to butt fuck Bruce Manskin. Buck Naked says it's not PC to say gay now, Nick. It's hetero flexible. That's my word. That's our word. You don't get to use it.
So, I don't know. She may have opened a door that she shouldn't have.
Yeah, Megan.
Yeah.
You may have opened a door that you shouldn't have.
But anyway,
Bonnie, thank you. Happy New Year.
So
oh my God! Someone gave them $100 for this. Happy New Year's, everyone. Here's to 2026. Happy New Year. Good Lord.
Yes, I don't even. I wouldn't listen to somebody like that anyway.
Strictly,
Bonnie,
strictly.
Here's to 2026. Happy New Year, Bonnie. You guys are amazing. Thank you so much.
Thank you,
Happy
guys.
New Year to all you guys. Yeah.
Do I want a sticker that says only gay cops pull me over? Yes. I'll wear it on my tits.
Hey, starting the new year.
That'll be my nipple covers when I go out naked.
Happy New Year to you. Happy New Year.
Can we go now?
No.
I know, right?
No.
Am I still here?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, sorry.
Oh my God, you guys are so mean. You act like we forced you to be here.
Payback's a bitch.
Oh.
Did he call her a 5X bitch?
Oh my goodness. Are you cold, Gabe?
A little bit.
Our drinks are being made.
Where's your clothes?
Our drinks are being
Extra
made.
clothes. You should have extra layers on.
He has a layer
folks,
on.
I'm sitting out here naked.
And I'm up here.
Tori's like, when are you going to put your clothes? I just decided to let. I just want to let everything go free.
He said he was cold. I said,
When he said he was cold, he was explaining something, you dumb bitch. No, it's cold out. It's cold. Trust me. Fuck.
I got extra layers.
You do have a couple layers on, don't you?
Yeah.
There's two. I have two on
It
myself.
gets a little bigger when it's warm.
You don't have 2 extra layers on, honey. You have ablative tissue. Good.
Wait, scratch that. The mantra has to include commentary on their microbadge icus penicus. Man, why am I getting mad about this on your behalf? I would have told them kids to go full menace mode.
Look. It's over. It's in the past. Okay, hold on. I need to find... Oh, God. Oh, no. I'm sorry. Wait. Oh, no. Megan, what is this? Oh, no. Oh, boy. Can I just can I share this document, Megan? Can I share this? I just want to make sure I can share this before I share this. Is that okay? Can I share the screen with this on it? Or do I need to grab the pictures and move them somewhere else? What do you want me to do? I don't want to. Okay, good. Look at this. Look at that. That's this person. Well, hold on. Wait. Hold on. Maybe I've met her, okay? Hold on. I don't want to talk about anybody that I might know. Holy shit. This is the biggest false advertising in the history of humanity. Intuitive New York Italian cousins Lisa and Kendra have years of experience in the music industry, concerts and special events, public relations. Yeah, don't you love PR people always look like this too. They're like, no, I know how to make you famous with people. No, you don't. Ew. Get away. You need a cross to be around this person, like just in case they start coming for your neck. Fucking hell. Public relations, management, media, social work. No, they have a social worker. It's different. I don't think Swingers Village, Florida is actually like a swingers place. Squatting. Oh, wait, is it really? I was like, I had no idea. Like, I thought it was just like one of those. Oh, it's like, it's named Dick Island. It's not actually a bunch of dicks. No, no, it really is. Oh, shit. They're also crystal and jewelry shop owners. Yes, the penis rocks. I love the penis rocks. Every time I go to the tattoo convention, I pick up all of them and rub them on my mouth. On this channel, you'll find a mix of anything and everything: live streaming, investigative reporting, fact-finding, exposing truth, critiques, reactions, spilling tea, trivia challenges, laughter, and fun. You know, life and stuff. She runs the swingers club. Which one? I'm going to die. Why do they always look like this? Look, I have met some swingers and they didn't look like this, but I've met a bunch of swingers that did also. It's just like a mountain of pudding gyrating back and forth. So claim to fame. The time I went after Nick Rekieta, transcript of fleas. What is this? Image shit of scrubber doxing and Megan PR team. What is this? Okay. What is this? This is a video. 3 minutes and 52 seconds. What is this?
You have to listen to her story. You know? Like,
so this is Lisa Lee. All right. So this is her. Oh my God.
Like Tug was showing some screenshot or talking about a screenplay and a plot and going on about the story and mocking it, making fun of it. I'm like, does anybody read the very beginning of what it says? It says screenplay. It literally says it right there. It says what it is. It says plot. Well,
Megan, you know I couldn't let this comment slide, right? Like, I can't. Megan is thicker than a Snicker with a Habsburg jaw. Google it, y'all. That's from K-Bird. You're thicker than a Snicker? I don't even know. I don't know if that's a compliment or like an insult. What is that?
Blonde Jewish here. Sounds like they're live streaming at a bingo hall full of Marlboro Reds and MTN Dew.
MTN Dew.
She has a lot to say for someone who sounds like she's wearing an oxygen tank. Mazel tov.
She's not wearing an oxygen tank. She does have the oxygen mask and she has the tubes, but it's hooked up to a Crisco warmer.
when people are writing a screenplay, they're telling a story. It's not always a true story. It's not always, or maybe it is, and then it's like fabricated. You're adding a whole bunch of stuff to it.
Some screenplays,
and this is what he's reading as if it's all 100% her life. And I'm like, oh my god, this guy is a moron. He doesn't even know why people put out press releases. This guy is a journalist, and
all right. Granny Kathy, story on Rekieta. Megan found him and joined in. He was popular at night. Longer nights than yours. Story of my life. I'm sorry, that's not the first person who said that my nights are longer than someone else's. She was able to get in with his audience and score more followers. Then his downfall joined
him.
Gurmy? His downfall joined Gurmy. I don't know what that is.
Shizzy, they're making fun of the fact that press releases are put out. Where the hell do they get their degrees from? Do they not know what press releases are for?
Do you not realize that press releases don't do fucking dick anymore? Because Whoever you're press releasing for just has Twitter, you dumb bitch.
Or why? I mean, this is like what? Shit. The amount of press releases we did with like every freaking, oh my God, album that was put out.
You don't need a press release anymore. Ariana Grande just goes on Instagram and has been like, hey, buy my album. 10 million sales. What the fuck? Press release? Who's watching the news for a new album? Where are you? What century are you in?
News. All these news channels, the actual news channels on television that you watch, now, you know.
No one watches them anymore. More people watch Destiny.
You know, through apps, ABC, Fox, all these channels, they get their information via press.
Just J Hip says, don't bash my show. Can we drop a link, lol? Yeah, well, a moderator can link your channel, man. I'm happy with it. I'm okay with it. Megan can link your channel. I'll put that on her. Random unbreaded commenter says, the nights may have been longer, but not girthier. Don't you dare besmirch my good name.
Releases from big time companies, government agencies, things like that. They're getting press releases constantly. And guess what? They're all getting the same press releases. You can go figure that out on your own. But they get press releases. That's where their stories are coming from. They're all fed the same narrative. Okay? Press releases. So to sit there and wonder why press releases are put out and they don't know why. And there's
no, you're fucking stupid. Some people are categorically and catastrophically stupid, and it always shows through. God damn it, it's so warm. It always does this. We know why press releases exist and their function. We just don't know why people bother with them, because their function is outdated and ineffective. And if you don't get that, then you don't understand why Vin Diesel got paid like $50 million to be Groot and only say, I am Groot. It's because he had 50 million followers on Instagram, and him posting to Instagram, I am Groot, gets more people to put their asses in the chair of the Marvel movie. And it's free. You don't need a press release. It's outdated, outmoded, and worthless. Who are you press releasing for? If you're press releasing for someone who doesn't have their own social media presence, then they're not worth press releasing in the first place. Now turn the lights down low and unbutton the second button. I can't turn the lights down, but I can take the shirt lower, my friend.
Supposed to be journalists. Whatever, man. Like, wow. 101. Hello.
101 none, which is what you should be eating, you fat beast.
What are you're so into the new technology that we don't, press releases don't exist anymore?
The new technology? Yeah. I opened my Twitter account in 2006 or whatever. The new technology, decades old. God, how fat are you?
Good luck with that. Yes, they do. For real journalists, they do. Real news broadcasters, they do. You met Tucker.
Yeah, Tucker Carlson, the guy with the independent show, because Fox News wasn't doing it. How about like all these fucking dudes? Megyn Kelly, the chick with the independent show, or like that is that Shep Smith guy? Is that a guy independent? Or how about the guy who like he was the fucking the black dude who was useless on CNN. He was going to be useless on Twitter, but it fell through at the last minute. All these people are going independent. All of them. Why? They make way more money. And they found out that the big institutions that got them audiences, those audiences carried over. They cheat coded their way to the front of the line, and now they're going to ride it out. But the big institutions aren't necessary to maintain the audience anymore, because broadcasting is fucking free. Mama Bear Leah says one word for Fleesa: lobotomy. No. No, lap band surgery. That's what we need. Lucifer's Death Angel says, you will die laughing if you make it to the end. Hugs and love to you. Awesome, amazing chat. Pickled Tink says, Fleesa is one of 10 defendants in What the Hell's Fed 2 case. She's in a bit over her head. Defamation is a funny thing that can cost her a fortune, including the $100,000 she stole from Lynette Preston.
Carlson having you out. Tucker Carlson gets press releases all the time. I wonder if Megan's on those press releases. I wonder if she actually is signed up for press releases, because Lord knows I am.
Megan, are you signed up for press releases? I want to sign up for press releases so that I can not know what's going on at equal level to everybody else.
No, they're not. Like, she's cracking up constantly. It's like, okay, whatever. This guy named Sen, who I watch on YouTube, does amazing coverage on Nick Rekieta. I didn't even know who he is.
Wait, who? Who does amazing coverage on me? I don't believe it.
I wonder if she actually is signed up for press releases, because Lord knows I am.
Oh, shit, I wasn't reading the chat. Hold on. They're talking about CPS. They're talking about me. This is very important. Somebody at work at the church, mandatory reporter, reported suspicious things that the kids. You know what's amazing about that is that when we brought up the fact that CPS told the cops that even if everything that was reported by the mandated reporter was true, none of it amounted to child endangerment or child abuse. Yes, there's a letter specifically from CPS to the sheriff's department saying that none of this is a crime. And then the sheriff's department used the non-crime in their warrant request to search for evidence of the non-crime. And when we brought it up in court, they said that that wasn't a key element of the warrant request, which was a fucking lie, because it was the first thing mentioned in the warrant request. The drugs were mentioned second. But hey, who's counting?
So to sit there and wonder why press releases are put out and they don't know why, and they're supposed to be journalists. You know, whatever, man. Like, wow. 101. Hello. What are you're so into the new technology that we don't, press releases don't exist anymore? Good luck with that. Yes, they do.
That Kyle Rittenhouse trial was crazy. Hey, do any of you who may have been around for a while remember the day after Kyle Rittenhouse's event, not the trial, right away, who said the gun charge was fucking bunk? From jump. What was the first lawyer out there saying that? It's this guy. It was me. It was me. There's someone saying that gun charge is bogus. The gun charge doesn't make any sense. Legally, Kyle Rittenhouse could carry a gun under the law. He could carry that gun under the law. Who's right on that? This dick who doesn't know anything about law at all. I was right on the fucking start from that one. Also, the whole self-defense issue, I nailed that one pretty well.
For real journalists, they do. Real news broadcasters, they do. You met Tucker Carlson, haven't you? Tucker Carlson gets press releases all the time. I wonder if Megan's on those press releases.
I'm on them.
I wonder if she actually is signed up for press releases, because Lord knows I am.
Lord knows I am.
No, they're not. Like, she's cracking up constantly. It's like, okay, whatever. This guy named Sen, who I watch on YouTube, does amazing coverage on Nick Rekieta.
Oh, Sen! Senpai! Okay, Mr. Sen. They're talking about Sen, who does great coverage on me. Sen has been such a fucking ball gargler of mine, And he hated that I stopped paying attention to him somewhere in the middle of Vic Mignogna thing that pissed him off, and he changed sides. He offered to change sides back in a DM, and I told him to get fucked because he's a little weirdo. Sen was the one who is having like sexual conversations with a trans weirdo on Discord. Whoops. Sorry, Sen. Billdozer74 says, Nose Pope is more important to investigate than imported light bulb heads stealing billions from taxpayers in Minnesota. Correct. Yeah, Mr. Sen, that guy's a fucking dork.
I didn't even know who he is. Now I just see that he's a lawyer. I don't even. Is he still a lawyer based on the?
I am still a lawyer, but my license is suspended. Yes, I'm still a lawyer. And again, this is kind of the funny thing with the Minnesota Lawyers Professional Responsibility Board is that if I'm not a lawyer, I can't be under the rules. So my suspension wouldn't matter. Like, so I have to still be a lawyer for them to be able to affect the suspension, right? Like, it's this weird thing because they're like, you keep saying you're a lawyer. I'm like, well, I am. Like, I'm still a lawyer. I didn't say I was currently like licensed and actively practicing. I don't advertise my services, but I am a lawyer. Like, that's still real. Like, I have to be for the rules to apply because the Minnesota Lawyers Professional Responsibility Board, it's in the name. They can't discipline random people who aren't lawyers.
Fact that he's facing these charges, did he lose his license? Does he get disbarred for that, or is that like a no?
No, you would only get disbarred if your charges are something that impacts your ability to be a lawyer, to represent a client. Typically, when lawyers get disbarred or even suspended for their behavior, again, my suspension is about not keeping up with my continuing legal education. Not because of my behavior. Lawyers who get suspended for their behavior is because they tend to steal client money to like fund their drug habit or whatever. The last client that I had at all was in 2022, and that was just waiting because of COVID. I took the case in 2020, and I took the case pro bono, and I wasn't using drugs yet. I didn't start using drugs until later. No client money went towards drugs. Liz Zy4BJ says, Nikki boy, I've been watching you since forever. I just want to say how proud I am with your 180-degree turning. I feel like your mama, and I'm damn impressed. Good job. Hey, thank you, Liz. I'll call you mommy. How's that?
Because wouldn't that be like unethical behavior? Hold on, let me see what he did.
No, if drug use were unethical, like half of lawyers are disbarred immediately.
He did. Hold on. This is... All right, here. We could show this. This is Fox 9. Let's show this. Hold on.
Show it. Don't show it.
Let me get back to it.
Very scary.
Let's show this. All right, can y'all see that? Oh shit! Where? Oh, there it is. Okay. So let me bring it over here.
No, don't do it. Don't. No, please. So it's really embarrassing.
See it. All right. So, YouTube lawyer Nick Rekieta sentenced for, I don't know even know if I'm saying his name right, guys. Restart to.
Hold on. I'm pretty sure she says my name exactly right, which is crazy.
YouTube lawyer Nick Rekieta sentenced for.
She's a liar. She's a liar. Straight out the gate. This is a lie. Nobody on earth looks at my name without knowing it and says Nick Rekieta. Nobody does. Rekieta, Ricotta, Rikita, anything other than Rekieta. Nobody gets that right. She knows. She knows.
For, I don't know even know if I'm saying his name right, guys. Restart to install the latest Windows. Hold on. No.
I don't even get my name right. Okay, that's it. That's that thing. What else do we have? What else do we have in the dossier? Oh, God. Oh, no! Megan, what is happening here? Oh! Ah! No, ew! Gross! Look at these fucking teeth. Oh, they're bad. This is a Tory leatherworker, aka bootlicker, Swingers Village, Florida. Busy Horse says, want more views? Cover the depot. We're all waiting with buckets and buckets of popcorn. We'll have so much fun. You don't know what you're missing. The deposition, which deposition? Of Preston? Of Lynette Preston? So this is the one with the husband on a leash? I couldn't tell. Oh, look, okay. And to you big ladies out there, I talk a lot of shit. But this is why. This is why. If you ever look like you have been slurped into a dress, don't ever do that. Never. He's got creases running across. Ugh. It's like the Ghostbusters Stay Puft Marshmallow Man put on a fucking corset. It's just foul. Self-described. I'm a leather crafter in my free time. You can find me at every Renaissance festival being irritating. Items that are shown here are either for sale or sold. If you're interested in one or more of my leather goods, please contact me. If I do not have one available, you can commission a piece made specifically for you. This is nice because all of the leather straps, she just runs between that teeth gap, just like spaghetti, and scrapes it straight. Most of the items are made from patterns I have purchased from others, and I do give them credit for their designs. I will post short videos of individual pieces I've made. I hope you enjoy. I won't. Channel is hashtag strap on. What the fuck? What? Why is he going so fast down in this picture? Is he sitting at the top of a Miata? What is happening? I'm just trolling the neighborhood for kids. Super Dave makes commentary videos about other YouTubers, both big and small. Me too, but mostly big ones. Milltown's Best is all about working to better oneself one day at a time, working to be a better person. You already said that. One thing is for sure, no one will say that Dave is not authentic and real. I will. I will say it. Just to make that untrue. Super Dave, as of late, has been covering news stories related to popular content creators, making this channel, in part, a news source. I don't know how to take these people. Oh no. Oh yes. This is Richard Lithman. Look at these pictures. This is the trial by combat Chad. Prison sex hurts? What? No, it's not there. The prison sex hurt link is broken. I just want to point that out. Perp walk. Yeah. I think this is important to watch. Is this the way to Golden Corral? This is where Golden Corral is, right? I think this is where Golden Corral is. Oh, it's around the corner. How am I supposed to get my mashed potatoes from the buffet with my hands behind my back? Oh, this just needs a tuba. No, this is Volpe. This guy is a loser. I don't know. I didn't even know how to. Oh, God. Oh, this is Lips, right? Oh, Marilyn Manson's also in this picture. What are these people, Megan? This chat, this is your fault. You realize that these people exist because of you. Like, you don't get to run away from this. I won't let you.
What even head shape is that? Kurt looking like a fine piece of hog compared to this grease muffin.
You forgot the micropene and vomit.
Grease muffin. Check signal for the prison sex article. The face that he has on this article makes it worth everything. Here we go. Scandalous revelations. Luthman points fingers at Eric Nelson for prison horrors. Claims prison torture, rape, and PTSD in plea withdrawal petition challenging fake Facebook conviction. Oh, no. Richard Luthman, a former New York lawyer, has initiated legal proceedings to overturn his 2020 state conviction in what has become known as the fake Facebook case. Has it become known that? I don't know if it's become known that. But okay, we'll take it. The case involved Luthman creating false Facebook pages for several political candidates, including Staten Island District Attorney Michael Edward McMahon and former Republican Assembly candidate Janine Materna. Despite Luthman's insistence that the Facebook pages were satirical and clearly labeled unofficial, Special Prosecutor Eric Nelson charged him with identity theft and fraud. Nelson argued Luthman created these pages to influence elections and damage the reputations of Materna and McMahon. Oh, and he couldn't get this overturned, huh? The one guy who did the Hillary ad thing got it fixed. Calls for disciplinary action against prosecutor. Luthman seeks to withdraw his plea, vacate the judgment, dismiss the case with prejudice, and instigate disciplinary action against Special District Attorney Eric Nelson. The issue is before acting New York State Supreme Court Justice Donald Lea. Wait, is this Luthman's page that we're on? Oh, good. Corrupt Special Prosecutor Nelson concedes Luthman's fake Facebook conviction is going away. I don't think it went away, though. Like, it didn't go away, did it? Like it just stuck around. I'm pretty sure, right? Happy New Year, Nana Bear. Nice to see you. Let's see. By Richard Luthman, Eric Nelson is a incompetent by design. Staten Island Special Prosecutor Eric Nelson is also a stone cold criminal. I will present the facts. You decide. Committing, overlooking crimes to get Luthman in Russell v. United States. Committing, overlooking crimes. Like, no, like, who wrote this? Luthman also requests Justice Leo to refer Nelson, Harry Reich, a disbarred legal advisor to Nelson, and Ronald Castorina Jr., a former assemblyman and current New York State Supreme Court justice, to law enforcement for alleged crimes committed during the prosecution of him. In addition to his state case, Luthman faced federal charges for a scrap metal scheme involving one of his legal clients. He pleaded guilty to multiple federal charges, including wire fraud, money laundering, and extortion, was sentenced to 4 years in prison in 2019. Upon his release, Luthman, who remains on probation until March 27, 2024, began a new career as a journalist and started the process to challenge his state conviction. In his filings, Luthman claimed he was not mentally fit to agree to a plea, which he made via video on October 27th from LSCI Allenwood, a federal prison in White Deer, Pennsylvania. Why not? Why weren't you fit? I mean, I know why you're not fit. You don't walk or like move or lift anything. Oh, here we go. Here we go. What's up, Donna Shepard? Stopping by for a quick hello and to hit the like button for you, Nick. Also, Happy New Year. Everybody should hit the like button right now. Like me, love me, make me feel good about my life. Please. SHU torture, PTSD, and prison rape. We do say the rape word on this channel because we're not fucking children. I hate everyone else is like, grape, 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 grape. Take your grapes and shove them in someone's mouth with a giant leaf, like a fan or whatever, like in some stupid painting. No, it's just say rape like an adult. No one thinks you want to rape because you say rape. Just say it. That's the thing. It's my it's a personal beef that I have. Just say the words. Luthman argued his plea was not voluntary, was influenced by threats, misrepresentations, or unwarranted promises. Unwarranted promises. These promises are not warranted. I do not think they should make them. He blames Nelson for his situation. Hey, buddy, so accountability is about blaming yourself for your situation. You got you into this mess, just like me. I got me into my mess. I have a whole bunch of people that I'm pissed off at for other stuff. But at the end of the day, I had drugs. Like, it was my thing. That was my fucking problem. No one else gets to take that away from me, and no one else gets it offloaded onto them. I still fear what he may do under the color of law. Racist. Law enforcement. I blame him on the same level as a physical abuser. I'm sure he's just broken up about it. In his filings, Luthman revealed that before he took his plea, he spent nearly 2 months in the special housing unit, an experience he described as torture. Okay. Gotcha. Now under the care of Dr. Juan Quiros from Florida Personal Management, Luthman told the court that he has a diagnosis of PTSD, a condition he attributes partly to his time in the SHU. Let me go ahead and do this. If you go to jail for any amount of time, especially if you end up going to prison for an extended amount of time, but any amount of time that you spend incarcerated, if you don't have PTSD to some degree, you're a sociopath and you need help for that. You need to find out why you're not having PTSD from it. I'm not saying it's going to be the worst experience of everybody's life or whatever. Mine was relatively harmless. It was about 26 hours. I have narcolepsy and I had my own cell. I just went to sleep like the whole time. I slept 19 or 20 of those 26 hours. It helped that I hadn't really slept like the night before, but like I was just out, like go to sleep, wake up. There'd be a shitty sandwich waiting there. I'd look at the sandwich, go, and I'd eat the 2 cookies and the apple or the banana. If it was a banana, I made sure to go to my cell window so the other guy across the way could see it, and I ate the banana slowly. like that. But like, that's all I did. And then I went back to sleep. And then I found out that you could just open the door to my cell. Like, it wasn't actually locked. And then I was like, oh, I shouldn't have done the banana thing that way. But I didn't know that before. And I was just teasing Derek. Okay. Like, that's what I was doing. But then I found out that he could have just come into my cell at any time. Do I still have the Baldo? I have 2, yes. Because I have the original one, and then I have the vibrating one, because the CEO sent me the vibrating one. But we're not talking about that. But yes, of course I still have it. Let's see. The lengthy period... Wait, so back to this. This lengthy period of isolation, which he claims was based on unfounded charges related to possessing a cell phone, contributed significantly to his mental health issues. 2 months is not a lengthy isolation. Like, don't get me wrong. I don't want to go to jail at all. Any amount is lengthy. That's what we tell ourselves, ladies. Any amount is lengthy. Any amount. But 2 months is long, but it's not that long. Like, there's a whole bunch of people who go in there for a lot longer. I love these soft weirdos like, oh my God, they ruined everything about me. Get over it. Luthman also disclosed he was a victim of multiple rapes in prison. Well, that's unfortunate. I'm holding myself back. Like, I'm restraining myself more than he was restrained. Incidents that occurred right after his release from the SHU and his reintegration, choice word, into the general housing unit in September and October of 2020. I am uncomfortable talking about these experiences. Why didn't you just win the rapes with trial by combat? You're such a fucking badass. You're going to like take out like everybody, pistols at dawn or swords or whatever. Why didn't you just sword fight your way out of the rape? Coward. Which form a critical aspect of my mental health treatment. Reliving these moments is painful. Is it more painful than living them was? Like that I don't know. But I'm in the process of healing, Luthman said. He elaborated on his experience's psychological impact, stating, the anguish of enduring prison rape is on the same magnitude as the torture I faced in the SHU. Okay, wait a minute. Wait, no. Nothing you went through in the SHU would be comparable to being raped. What the fuck? Being in the SHU was like torture. But when I went away from the SHU, I was raped multiple times. It was comparably bad to the torture. No. Incorrect. Some dude huffing in your ear, I'm going to butter your biscuits as you're getting hollowed out by this long-term inmate. Like, my God, that has got to be worse than anything else in the SHU. There is no way you can convince me that the brother butter was soothing. I don't even know how to I don't know how to take this, which incidentally is the same thing he was saying.
Señor, soy un abogado de mi cliente. No tengo un grado, pero estamos negros. Llamas Nick requieta con combatir. Pendejo!
Lucifer's Death Angel says, Megan showed how Lisa sounds like a walrus when she eats on streams. Sounds like eating chicken skins. I love chicken skins, man. the intimidating plea hearing. He admitted he focused on avoiding the mental torment of the SHU at the time of the alleged plea. Wait, isn't he writing this article when trapped in a victim mentality? One may prefer the brief yet excruciating physical pain of rape. Actually, I'd prefer rape. This fucking clown. Knowing it would end soon, it would soon end. Oh, that's only if you've got an unskilled rapist, right? Like, what if you got one of those rapists who's like, no, I can hold it, and they make it last a long time. Like, good Lord. Over the enduring mental torment of the SHU, which felt endless.
I used to know a guy who went to juvie when he was 17. He was a pretty cool guy before he went in. But after he go out, he was just angry and whiny and acted like we needed to just accept his bullshit.
Yeah, some people go through that. Like that's how it works, man. Like it is a whether you go to jail or like going through the legal process on that stuff is life altering. I mean, it really is. But yeah. Here we go. He's like, no, I prefer rape to just sitting around for 2 months. Uthman said, that was my mindset around the time of the alleged plea. My primary goal was to evade the mental torment of the SHU. Whatever the cost, I've always prioritized my mental well-being over physical pain. Yeah, this is how you know this guy wasn't raped, right? Because rape isn't physical pain. I mean, yes, there's physical pain, probably. I mean, I don't know what he's into normally, but like probably, but it's not the physical pain. It's the haunting mental damage that's done by being completely stripped and devoid of power and agency and being used and mistreated. And you know, I bet the inmate didn't even like lick his earlobe or anything, but this is obvious bullshit, obvious fucking bullshit. He's like, no, I'd rather be raped than not raped. Like, what are you talking about? On the day of his video, please, I bet there's any number of men and women out there who are like, I would take 2 months in solitary confinement in the special housing unit to being raped for 10 minutes every day of my life. They would make that choice. AKA the cat lady says, if you think these people are nuts, these people think Preston is crazy and hate her. That Debo's unlike anything you've ever seen. We're going to have to do the Preston thing. On the day of his video plea hearing, Luthman was escorted from his unit and his boyfriend's unit to a different section of the prison by a group of unit officers. That's the start of a movie. Correctional officers and other staff members. So we got units and staffs, some of whom he recognized from his time in the SHU. The officers expressed displeasure about being there for Luthman's bullshit. Complaints ranged from a general disdain for the inconvenience of video proceedings to personal grievances, like an officer grumbling about possibly missing his post-shift golf game. Yeah, that would suck for the officer. With a vicious smile, one officer remarked how nice it was for Luthman to be out of the SHU. Luthman recalls his anxiety. I was so eager for the hearing to end, to distance myself from these officers. Their palpable anger made it clear that the unfamiliar video procedure was an inconvenience. And in prison, inconveniencing the wrong people can lead to retaliation, which often meant a dreaded return to the SHU. With his focus solely on avoiding imminent threats at LSCI Allenwood, he said he barely paid attention to the proceedings in a distant New York courtroom. That doesn't mean you're mentally unfit. That just means you're not paying attention because you're fucking stupid. The thought of returning to the SHU was a fate worse than death for me, he said. All right, I'm just going to say it. Hey, Luthman. Hello. You're a pussy. No wonder a bunch of people tried to fuck you. Okay, I'm not going to keep reading this. God, how long is this fucking loser's article? 2 likes and 1 restack. He's one of the likes. He's one of the likes. Oh, also G-Man. Incidentally, G-Man is probably his rapist because he always finds his G-spot. There's a comment. And it's him. I posted this on Frank Report. Why'd you write it in the third person, you fucking fairy? What are you doing? Write like a man. You're supposed to be a lawyer. Well, used to. Write like one. Now that I've had some therapy, I'm beginning to process things. Hold on. The legal argument is laser focused on the deficiency of the voluntary, knowing, and intelligent nature, blah, blah, blah. Let's see about the rape. Is there any rape stuff? How many times did you have to go to the infirmary? Infirm. I had a list of 9 people I resolved to end. One of them is dead already. I chose 9 because that was a proper number the Vikings sacrificed when they did their thing. Everything he says is so gay. 9 of every kind. There was no mental health services to speak of in prison. That's not true. And they threw me to torture in the SHU, which only made things worse. You don't think you could become more obsessive, but in the SHU, often solitary confinement, if I'm in prison, put me in solitary confinement all day, every day. I would choose that over being in Gen Pop. That's just me then. Like I'm that kind, like I'm okay with myself. Like I'll just sit there and receive sexual favors or whatever from me. The limits of your crazy are the depths of your imagination and tortured mind. This bucket's out of chicken again. Now that I've had some therapy, I'm beginning to process things. I realize that my anger and desire to see the remaining 8 die will probably never go away. It's a natural human emotion to want revenge. And mine is more than justified. Homie, you need a 12 steps program. I mean, you need like a 12,000 steps a day program too, but also 12 steps. But using Frankel's methodology, I cannot use overt physical violence. You can't lift a sword and must use appropriate channels to achieve my vindication, like the courts and the media. I have to exhaust all remedies before any consideration is made on whether to unleash the inner Viking berserker, my inner William Wallace, who isn't a Viking. Yeah. Good job mixing those up, you tard. So as part of my therapy, I've come to see the value in using their system. You're a lawyer. It's your system. Where I expect corruption before using another system. It's also part of the New Testament, the one written by Jonah Goldberg. I have to reject their acts and give forgiveness, particularly if they recognize they have done wrong. Nelson doesn't think he's done wrong, so I might be stuck in the Old Testament dealing with him. Oh, wow, is your vagina going to fill up and you're going to give him a catastrophic 150-day flood? You fat fucking queer. Ezekiel 10:11. Then they shall know that I, the Lord, did not threaten in vain to inflict this evil on them. Thus says the Lord God, clap your hands, stamp your feet, and cry, alas! For all the evil abominations of the house of Israel, they shall fall by the sword, starvation and disease. Just in case we swing and miss, starvation and disease will also get them later. The hope is that the PTSD therapy will progress to the point where I can be okay with things I can come to some sort of higher meaning, like Viktor Frankl. But it's a tough habit to break when for every day, for 4 years, a list of certain people were all you thought about from the time you woke up in the morning until the instant you fell asleep. And oftentimes you dream about them. Sometimes I still do, sexually. I'm not sure if that's healthy. It isn't. Or part of processing. It isn't, but it's there. My doctors tell me that the pain is healing. That the pain is healing is just as bad as the original trauma, sometimes worse. Not like, I guess it depends on the trauma. It's like re-breaking and resetting a bone that healed improperly. But at this point, I take solace in knowing I'll outlive every one of these bastards. And they all know they've done wrong. It's like in Braveheart. He didn't outlive them, you dope. He got castrated and quartered. What? It's like in Braveheart. After they double-crossed William Wallace, none of them slept a good night's sleep ever again. Hey, buddy. They did. They slept fine. They knew a Scotsman mad with fury and fire was after them, and their children, and their children's children. They castrated and quartered him, and it was over. He wasn't after them anymore.
Sometimes Gin Pop needs a butterball for Thanksgiving. Homie wasn't grape, he was ripe. Ronnie Micropene mic drop.
White bread ass lawyer.
White bread ass lawyer. This guy is fucking... These people are fucking nuts. Oh, no. Oh, no. Jerome Ramsaran. Somebody get me Bronca. I found an Indian. Bronca, come deport this guy right away. Tell him he sucks. Let's see. Recruited by Bruce, only charged $6,000 to represent Preston in bankruptcy. Managed to get it dismissed for improper filing. Oh, fuck. Oh, boy. Zooms into court from the bathroom. What is all this?
Hello, this is Attorney Mike Garland coming to you from Chicago.
Oh, shit. This is a long Law Talk with Mike episode. I should talk to Mike sometime. Yeah, he is in a bathroom. I can see the toilet and the shower and the tub over here. Oh, no. We're not going to watch that whole thing. That's too long. That's an hour. Got arrested for beating his parents. Wait, what? What do you... How old was he? How old were his parents? Why was he beating them? I have so many questions. I need to know. We can do the Law Talk with Mike thing a different day. It's like, that's a lot for tonight, is what I'm saying.
So this loser felt wronged and he wanted payback because he was put in solitary confinement for 2 months. He definitely had issues before he went in. What did he even go to jail for? I missed that part.
Okay, so he helped some clients run a fake scrap metal company. Basically, they created shell companies. They wrote contracts to provide scrap metal, and then they never provided it. They would take the payment and then not provide it. Carol Madsen, welcome to Paralegal Status. Thank you for joining us. 28 members tonight. Very much appreciated. Oh, there's more. Megan, where's the leather and leash video? Where's the leather and leash video? I need it. I need this today. I need this for me. Like, do it for me. Okay, while we wait for, I don't know if Megan's gonna have that on hand and send it to me, but I need to see it. But we are gonna do the emails. I promise the emails. Chichunia, Happy New Year, Nick. Wishing you and your family all the best for 2026. You too. Chichunia, did you see, I don't know if you were on stream earlier, did you see the fake Marilyn Manson thing, which is right here? I'll pull it back up real quick. This is look down. Look at this. Look at this weirdo fake Marilyn Manson chick. Also, like, who photoshopped this chick's face and just grabbed her chin and dragged it down in the distort function? Like, holy shit. Look at this facial structure. She looks like a different person in every one of these photos. I don't even believe they're the same person. Best meltdown on the internet? What's this? Oh no, what is this?
Laugh at me. If my phone rings while I'm in this live, it's because it's the sheriff calling me, because
Mine too. Entry required says, I've heard there are a couple of pounds of copper wire in highway speed cameras. Probably. M-Spire, welcome to Paralegal. And that puts us at 29 members for the show. Thank you. Thank you, M-Spire, for joining. Thank you to all of you who've joined as members today. I really appreciate it.
I've already spoke to law enforcement. They're going to be calling me tonight. I have zero faith in humanity anymore.
But you have faith in law enforcement to call you? Or is it because they're not human? Or because like you just don't understand what you're saying? I have zero faith in humanity anymore. Like law enforcement's going to call me and stuff?
Zero.
I
can't stand this world. I can't stand people. I find them disgusting. They could perpetrate this sort of level of harm onto people. So randomly, the same
What
day
happened to you?
that I decide to amend my complaint, naming all these defendants who perpetrated this cyber bullying campaign against me.
You haven't even seen bullying, bitch. I haven't even started.
Me. Police just randomly show up at my home today. They stay. I'm not here. We're looking on our Arlo camera.
Someone made fun of me online. It's cyberbullying. No, it isn't. Stop it. That's just someone making fun of you. You know why? Because you look like a fucking cartoon.
As we call the sheriff's department. Sheriff's department has no clue what we're talking, like why they were even there.
Megan, I see it. I see you saying it's in my email. Did you just send it? Hold on. Just to double check. Give me my email window is not responding at the moment. Stop that. Here we go. There it is. Okay, yeah, we got it. We'll watch it in a little bit. Right now, this is very important.
They leave. I have no doubt it has something to do with Hales. I have no doubt in my mind. And I don't trust anybody anymore. I'm going to be fighting this, and I'm going to be fighting this hard. And I'm not going to let anyone get away with ruining my life and my reputation the way this disgusting, evil human being has.
You did it.
Talking shit about me. Him and his stupid little freaking piece of shit troll, Megan Fox, nasty ass bitch.
Wait, I'm on Leslie's side now. Yeah, Megan. Troll. Just J Hip says, don't you dare make fun of lips. How dare you? I never would. Not anymore. I'm sorry that I started to, but once she started making fun of Megan, I'm in. I'm with Leslie here. Sean Poe, welcome to Paralegal. That's 30 members for the stream. You guys are great. Make sure you check out the member stream this weekend. We will have one, at least one this weekend. It'll be good. We're going to have good stuff. Shizzy Wiznut says, was this after she doxed you? I don't know. It was 12 minutes ago, according to this screen capture. So who knows when it was?
Sorry, Megan.
Sorry.
Disgusting form of a human being.
Yeah.
Talking shit about me.
No kidding.
You and Shizzy Wiznut. I heard Shizzy isn't exactly the perfect human being out of Atlanta. Are you, Shizzy?
Are you, Shizzy?
Your little things and demons in life.
Speak of the fucking devil, Shizzy Wiznut, right after a super chat gets mentioned. Coincidence? I think not. How many Somali daycares do you own, Shizzy? Be honest.
And of course, that umbrella guy heard about you too. Saw your shit too.
Oh, heard about little old Tug.
What does it make you feel better? Does it make you feel like more of a man to put me down? Well, guess what, you jerk offs? I haven't had Botox in effing years. So knock off.
I haven't had Botox in years. You think you can fucking fight me? I haven't even had Botox. Not in a while, anyway. To make you feel like a man, Tug. What's that? What's that song like? Do you feel like a man when you push her around? Yeah, Tug. Do you feel better now? She's just a fucking punk song.
Your Botox shit. Your lips talking shit.
Bitch, you've got lip fills backed up. You got them on lock. I don't care if you haven't gotten Botox in years. Those lips have been filled so many times that they're not going to unfill. You just got a helium injection.
What, are you just jealous? You jealous?
Actually, as someone who has personally met and hung out with Tug in person, unmasked, he is. He is jealous. He's jealous of those lips. He said that to me in Knoxville. When I was hanging out with Tug and Yellow Flash in Knoxville at Bubba Fest, Tug was like, oh man, you know what I want? I want some lip fills. I want some lip fills. Looking for those luscious, luscious suckers on my face.
Jealous? Because you envision my lips, you jerk off. Can't stand any of you. Dumbasses.
Yeah, dummies.
Talking shit about me.
Sitting there
ruining
talking
my
shit.
effing life.
How are they ruining your life?
Court's going to decide now. You're being watched. Law enforcement.
Don't watch the YouTubers. That'd be terrible. You're being watched. No.
It's calling me tonight and I'm meeting with the sheriff and I am not going to let you get away.
Can you imagine the sheriff like, all right, Leslie, what's happening? He's making fun of my lip fills. And I haven't even had fucking Botox in years. And he's ruining my life. The sheriff's just like looking at the gun on his hip the whole time like, God, I wish I was eating that right now. Like, fuck. Just 4 more hours, Eric. Just 4 more hours. Then you can go home. Your wife probably didn't make you a pot roast again. I know you told her to make you one 2 days ago and she just didn't listen. But no, she's doing her aerobic routine. She's doing her aerobic routine with Jean-Pierre, and it's fine. It's fine. But like she probably didn't make one, but that's okay. She said she left the TV dinner and there's an option. There's a turkey loaf in the freezer too. I can cook either that one or the TV dinner. It's hungry man because I'm strong and big, but like, God, if I just pretend that the 38 is a chicken leg, it's like the same thing, right? It's like the same thing. You know, he hates talking to this person.
Away with this. I'm just not going to let you do it. In a fight, even if I fight alone.
Are you crying?
How dare you insult me?
How dare you?
How dare you make fun of my appearance? How
You look like Michael J. Fox painted nesting dolls. Like each time I open it, you get more distorted and broken because he's getting tired. His meds are wearing off. Good Christ. You look like the chick in the Black Hole Sun video applying lipstick, like Black Hole Sun, won't you come? Like, awful. Disgusting. When are you a Clive Barker creation?
dare you make fun of my mental health? How dare you?
You crazy, bitch.
Who the hell do you think you are? Some perfect human being? You
Tug is perfect. I will back him up. Megan's a problem, but Tug is perfect. How dare you? How dare you, madam? Speaking of madams, Debbie Baker joining at super lawyer level. Thank you, Debbie. It's 31 members today. Don't make fun of my mental health.
jerk off. You
jerk off.
disgusting piece of shit that I would never even look remotely at.
How do you know? You disgusting piece of shit that I wouldn't even look. Wait, you're not supposed to make fun of appearances. You look like the guy who opened the Ark of the Covenant. Mid-melt.
That's who you are. You want to make fun of me across freaking YouTube as YouTube allows it? Screw YouTube too. I'll be filing a suit on them next.
Good luck.
For allowing this for.
Oh, finally, someone's gonna nail YouTube down and be like, you know what happened is they went on YouTube and they made fun of me. Oh, yeah. Well, YouTube owes you $12 billion.
For them. Sickos. That's what you guys are. You guys are disgusting pieces of human flesh. You're sick.
When the doctor pulled you out of your mom's creepy vagina, he went, you chose poorly. Life in General 101 says, wait, this is in response to this stream? Or did she just wake up from nursing a bottle of bourbon? I don't know when this was. This is some other time. She's not talking about me.
I'm going to go. But I hope you know. You're not going to win this battle. I will fight till the end, even if I fight alone.
Yes.
I will not let you destroy me.
Or whatever.
Would I ever want to be any of you pieces of shit?
No.
Hell to the no.
Hell to the no, fam.
Smarter, more educated. You want to make fun of my appearance? Go look in the mirror, you jerk offs.
Yeah, look in the mirror. How dare you? You probably don't even know what you look like, Megan. Have you even seen a mirror? Do you even know how to spell it? SF, aka SF, says, Megan, thanks for giving Nick all these links. Nick, thanks for finally listening to Megan for 30 seconds. Like, I've made bad decisions, and most of them involve listening to Megan. God. I like her. I think I told Megan from the start, the moment she's like, you got to check out this Lips person. She's very normal and balanced. That's how she described her. So, like, I know Lips thinks that Megan just runs around slandering her or whatever, but she's like, no, she's this very respected attorney who's normal and balanced. You should look at her. And I looked 1 second. I was like, I like this person immediately. I immediately liked Lips. So I'm very much opposed to anybody making fun of her. Don't you dare do it in my chat or anything like that. That would be horrible. Okay. Let's get back to the email. Let's get to the email and then we'll do the dog leash video. Okay, I got to find the right window. Here it is. Miss Elephant, no one is looking at Lips going, oh, she got them dick sucking lips. Nobody's doing that. Stop. Not even black guys are like, oh, damn. Like, nope, they're not. They're not doing that. All right. So here we go. This is where we left off down here. So now we have to, like, this is a backwards thing. Remember, we have to go up to get to the next email. And this is from Michael Volpe. His response to me, based on me calling him retarded. He says, so the order based on emotion about 4 emails where the merits weren't argued. You're saying a movie based on a book where someone was asking for money is the only argument. It's not the only argument. It's the only good argument, you fucking dummy. It's what they're going to use because it's Loft v. Fuller. And that was invoked in Tyne versus Time Warner. Now, Tyne versus Time Warner is a district court decision, not binding, not authoritative, but Loft v. Fuller is. And Tyne versus Time Warner is not the argument, it's the likely outcome. Loft v. Fuller is the argument. Loft v. Fuller is the controlling precedent on the misappropriation of name, image, and likeness in federal court in Florida, Orlando Division, Central District. If you don't look at Loft v. Fuller and you go, oh, okay, I can win this, you're dumb. You're dumb because Loft v. Fuller is the controlling precedent. It is the law. And it effectively says that a book cover or a movie advertisement, like a movie poster or whatever, that these are not commercial. These don't make ads for a separate commercial product. They're part of the central product, which means they're outside of statute 540.08. I've been trying to tell you. You just don't want to listen because you're like, no. You're going to go to your fucking grave wondering how this case got lost when it was so obvious. Keep in mind, you're saying there is no counter argument. Keep in mind, dipshit, you have every opportunity to tell me the counter argument, and you can't. Even though Bruce Matskin is blowing this message up your anus and into your fingers, you still can't come up with one. Your whole thing is like, there's hundreds of videos. Nobody cares. Nobody cares. Every media outlet does what Jeremy Hales has done. They put a name, a photo, whatever, of someone that they're going to talk about or that a story will be about somewhere around it. Don't miss tonight's broadcast at 6:15 p.m. right after the weather. We have a special report on the murderer in the ice chest, right? Michael, not Volpe, right? Like that's every time that this is how it's. I'm going to talk about this person. Greta Thunberg said some bullshit at the G20. Here's her dumb fucking face. Let's see what she says tonight at 9. That's not an ad. And it's even being run as an ad. And the broadcast isn't a product. Because we're talking about a separate commercial product. Now, if the news came out and was like, Greta Thunberg, that dumb little bitch, is endorsing our cool mugs, fight global warming. She loves them. And it's false. That's the problem. That's a big deal. But Hales isn't doing that to Preston. And I don't know how else to say it to you. I'm going to try one more time. I do have one last email that I sent. He hasn't responded.
Leslie thinks YouTubers are mean and disgusting. Fucking duh, you dumb bitch. Give us more content, eggshell ass dummy.
Eggshell ass dummy. Oh, wait, no, there's, sorry. There's more than one more email. Sorry, there's my response, then Madskin's response, and then my final response. That's the one I just sent the other day. Okay, so here we go. This is me, again, trying. I'm trying. So the order, finding the complaint lacked any legal merit. Maybe you misunderstand what happened, despite me highlighting the key facts. The motion for sanctions isn't about Matskin. It's against Preston and Stark. Moving on. I'm not saying it's the only argument. It's just the obviously best argument, and it has been that way since Law v. Fuller 44 years ago in Florida. Show a counter argument other than thumbnails are advertising for a video which is a commercial product. Because a major motion picture's trailers don't make the motion picture into a commercial product. Because the motion picture and the YouTube video are for an expressive purpose, and we have a First Amendment. The proper use of the right of publicity would be something like Hales creating an advertisement for his What the Hales shirts and saying Miss Preston says these shirts are excellent quality with a great design, and have it not be a joke. The presented argument, quote, thumbnails are ads and you put her face in them, is retarded and fails in every forum where it's tried. People do try this. I don't know like how else to say it. You're not the first guy. Matskin isn't some revolutionary lawyer. A bunch of retarded lawyers have all tried this. They're all like, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to fuck these guys with publicity. Wrong. You're not. You're going to lose. They always do. They always try this, and they're always like, you just don't get it. You just don't get it. You can't do this. This is what the statute says. No, you just don't get it. Because the statute, as you're interpreting it, would so grossly violate the First Amendment that it's crazy. Life in general, 10 gifted memberships. What a fucking hero. Thank you for that. It puts us at 41 members for the stream. You're amazing. You guys are all amazing. If you got a free membership from Life in General, make sure you send a thank you. Very nice. But again, these people think that they're unique or new or good thinkers. Like, you're not smart. Michael Volpe and Bruce Matskin are not smart. They're not clever. They're not crafty attorneys. They did not come up with a new novel legal theory that's going to blow the socks off of a judge. Every judge who reads this goes, seen it, always wrong, done. That's not how a lot of areas of law work. That's how this area of law works every time. All of them. And then we get on to the second problem that they have with this case. You can't have the court abridge the First Amendment with a commercial suit in this was supposed to be way. The right of publicity is about defrauding the consumer with a false endorsement by someone whose endorsement matters. Even if you get a judge to agree that the videos are a commercial product, the judge would be wrong. The appeals court would fix that. But even if you do, Ms. Preston has no market value. Her image is worthless. But don't worry, you won't ever get to that stage because the lawsuit is retarded. Waiting for you to drop a citation that supports your position. You said I didn't have any citations, and I dropped 3 of many just from memory. I don't care about Preston, Hales, Matskin, or you. I'm not invested in this answer. I'm just relaying to you what the law is, and you're too invested / fucking dumb to get it. Nick, see, I'm polite. I signed my name. Volpe's response. Yes, except the motion was supposed to be narrowly tailored because MP is in bankruptcy. Stop using words like narrowly tailored. Stop it. Stop using narrowly tailored. Narrowly tailored is a strict scrutiny issue. First Amendment issue. Narrowly tailored to achieve a compelling government purpose. That's what strict scrutiny is. And the motion was supposed to be narrowly tailored. No, the proposed order was supposed to reflect what was going on, but it's not narrowly tailored because MP is in bankruptcy. As such, the merits of the case are not supposed to be determined. They're not. They're not. Again, Volpe, you're fucking dumb. When Preston withdrew the complaint, when she withdraws the issue, and the court says, that was frivolous, you and your attorney should have known, that's not the merits. They don't need to talk about the merits. You withdrew it. The merits are over. You withdrew the case. You being Preston. She withdrew the case. There are no merits to discuss. only thing to discuss is whether or not it lacked any legal or factual merit, which it does, which is funny because he doesn't get it. He doesn't get that. He's like, they didn't discuss the merits. No. You're missing all this. First of all, it's withdrawn, so there's no merits. But second of all, it also lacked legal and factual merit, according to the judge. The judge did look at it and is like, there is no argument that exists, zero argument, which would make this have merit. It doesn't have it. She's like, you're saying there is no counter argument. I'm not, you dumb bitch. The judge is. The judge says that. You can say the judge is wrong and you're going to win on appeal. You won't. You're not appealing this. You also withdrew it. You're not appealing that either. You can't appeal your own withdrawal. What's up, Chase NK? How you doing, buddy? Nice to see you. Here we go. Merits of the case are not supposed to be determined. This looks like a bogus order, and I don't think Michelle was represented. She was representing herself, you dummy. She's pro se. She went ahead and let Stark die. Very, very uncouth of her. She should have saved his life. Have you heard of the Heimlich maneuver, you evil monster? Anyway, you have insulted a dead man. I actually haven't insulted Stark in this email chain. I haven't. I will now. What a pussy. I'm scared of filings. Ugh. Dies. Go away. Good riddance. Get rid of you. You don't belong in this world. You lived in it and you're tired of it. Now go. Get out. Other people have stuff to do. You've insulted a dead man, called me a retard. Yeah, that's your name. I guess your shtick is being rude to people. Welcome to fucking 2025. At the time, it's 2026 now. But yes, my shtick is being rude to people. Only people who deserve it. I guess your shtick is being rude to people. Did you watch a single video of mine? Have you watched any of them? Yeah. I'm rude to people. Often. And happily so. I have enough. I have enough? You have enough? As a wise person told me, a narcissist always needs two last word so you can respond. Hey, thanks. That's not a narcissistic thing at all, granting me permission to have the last word. But of course I'm going to take it. You keep asking questions or making statements that invite responses. So yes, I respond. Now, I'm being nice. I mean, I'm calling him retarded and stuff because he is, but like I didn't have to respond to this guy. I'm taking my own time. Now I'm getting enjoyment out of it, of course. But like, I didn't have to give this guy legal arguments. I could have just been like, you're a fucking dummy over and over. But I actually tried to patiently walk him through the issues. The merits of the case can't be determined when you don't show up and you withdraw the case. That said, she tried to remove the federal counterclaim. And if she did, it would have been decided on the merits under the rules. Now, here's the thing. This is important. She withdrew as of right under the Florida rules. The Florida rules allow you to withdraw under certain circumstances, and she withdrew her case. If you withdraw your case in Florida and withdraw a case on the same issue in any other jurisdiction, your case is now decided on the merits. That is the rule in Florida. Withdrawing a case, you get to do one time. If you withdraw it in any other jurisdiction, it is now decided on the merits under the rule. The judge allowed her to withdraw the case a second time. However, he read an appellate case and sua sponte on the court's own motion, vacated the withdrawal because they were done in segments. And the appellate case in Florida says that the withdrawal has to be of everything combined. And so he gave them time to refile the withdrawal of everything combined. I don't know if they did or if they're going to. Or if they get a chance to wait till the stay is over. I'm not sure. That part I'm unclear on. If they continue and withdraw, then it's dead on the merits. Period. Done. Game over. If they don't withdraw, they'll proceed forward and they'll lose really fucking dramatically. It'll be bad. Life in general says, dude, you're rude to friends and fans alike. It's when you're polite that people know they fucked up. It's true. It's true. Liz Barnes says, thank you. Love your perspective. Thank you, Liz. All right, so here we go. Since that proceeding has stayed, she can still go lose on the merits, but I don't think you have any idea what that means. And he doesn't. That's clear. He's just saying these words. Again, Bruce Matskin has told him what to say to some extent. And so he's saying stuff, but he doesn't understand it. The motion doesn't need to be narrowly tailored because she's in bankruptcy. The order is tailored to meet the bankruptcy stay, which means the proceedings are stayed, not dismissed, until the bankruptcy is resolved. Once it is resolved, attorney fees will be determined at a hearing for the frivolous complaint and missed hearings. See attached for the bogus order. When the Fed action commences, if she proceeds with this thumbnail claim, she will lose. She is pro se. My phone auto-corrected it to prohibited se. She is pro se, but that doesn't absolve her responsibility to know the claim had no merit, especially since she was advised by Stark and illegally advised by Madskin. Each of them had a duty to not be a fucking moron and actually research this extensively adjudicated topic. Calling me a narcissist doesn't make you correct. Nothing can. This claim is deader than Stark. And I don't know why there's an and. I must have stopped typing it, but this claim is deader than Stark is a nice enough mic drop. And that's it. It's over.
Happy New Year, my nigga. You can't bring a retarded horse to water, even when it's 1,000 degrees out and you're already in a boat. Dude is more useless than a micro-peen inside Bonnie Blue.
Why you gotta bring the queen into this? Why you gotta bring Bonnie Blue? Chucky the dog and not the doll says, if this is part of the trespass 5 or the use of images case, there's no say as she is the plaintiff. Yeah, like, look, I know. All right, I know. The court, however, has acknowledged the bankruptcy stay. And though the court ruled ultimately on the frivolity issue, the remaining parts of it are stayed pending the bankruptcy outcome. But it doesn't matter. None of this matters. Oh, excuse me. Anyway, that's the remainder of the conversation with Michael Volpe. And correct, just pooping. You cannot lead this man to water. You can't do it. Now we have one more thing here. Guys, I don't know how to prepare you for whatever this is. Some of you have already seen it. I have not. And I don't know how to adequately set up what this is. Ooh, I don't like that. Bingo Brew T, welcome to Paralegal. Thank you. That's 42 members for the show tonight. You guys are phenomenal. Just making my members grow. Kaufman 921 says, Megan said she had the phone call Lips made to the police. Do we have time to listen to that? Does it look like I'm doing anything else? I don't know where to put me. I'm going to put me here. Rocco D2 says, Rocco D2 says, would you defend me versus Daniel Lurie and the San Francisco Reparations Act going all the way? I'm not licensed currently, and I'm not licensed in California otherwise. You probably want a civil rights attorney in California who would do it. And if you don't have someone who would, you might want to ask someone like Ron Coleman or someone like that. Speaking of which, just before we do this, this is a little announcement. A little announcement. Some of you may know of Ron Coleman. I love Ron Coleman. He's amazing. The first time I interviewed Ron Coleman, we're having a great interview. We're talking for a while. And then all of a sudden he says, my phone on autocorrect could type a better complaint. Out of nowhere. And I'm like, what are you talking about? And Ron Coleman reminded me that I had reviewed a lawsuit that he had drafted on behalf of Gavin McInnes suing the Southern Poverty Law Center. My review of Ron Coleman, one of the best attorneys in the country, my review of his legal work was that my phone on autocorrect could write a better complaint. I had no idea that was him. It didn't click to me. This is separated by quite a bit of time. Right. But he razzed me for a little bit. That case, the judge did not rule on that case for years to see if it would move on or not. Guess what? That case is now moving. It's moving again. And we will be picking up Ron Coleman's lawsuit on behalf of Gavin McInnes suing the Southern Poverty Law Center, which is crazy because when he drafted this, the Southern Poverty Law Center was something that was around. Have you guys even heard of them at all in the past 4 years? Fucking SPLC vanished off the map. They're gone. I don't even know if they exist, what capacity they exist, who listens to them. They used to be cited on the news every fucking day. They have been just absent. But they are still getting sued by Gavin McInnes. And don't get me wrong, just because I thought that Ron Coleman did a really shitty job on the first one, we'll have to see what the update is. I don't know, but Ron let me know that it is moving along now. So we're going to follow along and see how it goes. And I just hope that Ron's writing has gotten better under my tutelage. I just hope that he's doing better as a lawyer now after my criticisms have been taken to heart and integrated into his practice. Rocco D2 says, Isaac Swiger, my personal criminal attorney / now civil rights attorney, largest civil rights lawyer in the area, but he's a Jew Jew refused. Stated resources and probability of winning. I don't know, man. Gen X Medic says, Nick looks exhausted. A little bit. I'm a little tired today. I'm a little tired. Not too bad. Okay, back to this. .000 Shoe says, well, he's doing better as a lawyer than you are at the moment. How is your autism quotient test? .000 Shoe. Yeah, that's the joke. That's the joke. You got it. You 100% nailed it. You found the comedy. I was hiding it. I was hiding the ball on that one, like a law school professor. Thanks for finding the joke and bringing it out. Why does a vape look like a dick? Okay, just some lovely lady. Who have you been with? Like that. I've seen a field of dicks, and this does not look like a penis, not a real one. What are you talking about? All right, here we go. Here we go. Let's watch this video. Flavor is not peach. It is red wave. So I guess it's menstrual flavored. I bought this at a strip club. I bought this at a nightclub. This is not what I pressed. They had a vending machine for vapes. I was like, well, that's cool. And I pressed the thing, and it was a blue one. And what came out was this. It was not what I ordered. Nathan Danner says, hey, Nick, how's your year going? It's going pretty well, man. How about yours? Earlier this week, my brother-in-law unalived my sister, his brother, and his mother, then himself. Happy New Year. Holy fuck, dude. Wow. Like, I'm really sorry to hear that. That sucks. Fuck, buddy. Well, I hope it sounds so pithy and like I don't mean it in a trite way, but I hope things get better. Like, fuck. What do you say to that? In light of the tragedy, we're going to watch a fat woman lead her husband around on a leather leash that she may have made. So if you need a pick me up, there's that. Here we go. Let me just get out in front of this. That's a big woman. Like, I expect if this woman gets into the ocean, the krill like fucking flee the scene. Like, they're like, no, we've seen the filters. It'll suck us in.
Your heart breaks when you're fast asleep.
Do I need to mute this music?
In dreams you will lose your heartache.
Hey man. What's up with the outfit? What's going on here, buddy? Is that the guy that beat up the quartering at Gen Con years ago? Matt Fantastic. Jeremy. Oh, I gotta mute it. Oh, is that a Disney song? Okay. All right. Why does he move like that? Oh, she's the one in the chair. Thank you, Ketchup. I was confused. I didn't realize that was her. I thought that was a pile of butter. Does this just devolve into that fucking horrible song, that Pink Pony Club song? God, I hate that song so much. Is the fairy her husband, or is that some other fairy? What's going on with that? The worst part is someone is paying to watch this in the audience. Ew. No, put it back on. Stop. Someone buy a tarp. Are you going through my drawers? Is that what this is? Is this some kind of joke? Megan, is this am I a joke to you? Bill Dozer 74 says the plankton version of the Pink Pony song slays though. Okay, I haven't heard that. I don't want any version of the Pink Pony song. They copied this out of the Birdcage. I never watched that. I heard it was funny. Hey, thanks, Aaron Roy. Sober looks good on you too, my friend. Megan Fox says that's a dildo. I know. That's why I asked if you were going through my drawers. You know, these people are making us other LGBTQs look bad. Because I hate this shit. I hate this shit. And it's always like this. It's always fucking like this. Mama Bear Leah says, don't mute Megan singing. Stop throwing shit. This isn't funny. Like, this stopped being fun. This wasn't funny ever. Fuck is this? Did she just... Okay, I'm sorry. Like, what's going on back here? Did this get tucked into her pants? Like, she fucked that up? Or is it intentionally horrible like that? Is that for easy access? Like, what is going on? I don't usually wish I could drink, but some days...
That's a big bitch.
That's a big bitch. Meredith Brooks, bitch. That's what they went with. I'm a bitch. I'm a lover. I'm a child. I'm a mother. No, you're not. You're just fat. Stop it. Why would you do that to Meredith Brooks? She doesn't deserve this. Why are you hitting him? If you're going to hit him, just hit him. Like, no one cares. Oh, no. No. Stretch pants have a limit. They have a limit. So not only does she put the leash on, there's a mask. There's a mask. This mask exists already. This is a mask. And that mask is real, and they have it. The guy owns some fucked up shit, but I don't own a purple dog mask. You never catch me walking around on a fucking leash. Shizzy Wiznut says that is her husband, by the way. I mean, you can call him that all you want. Why don't you get on his back? Are you worried about spinal injuries? Ugh. Oh. That was not good. I didn't like that. It left me unsettled. Speaking of masks. I think we need... Do you guys know about the Karmic X mask? There's gotta be one. Let me see if I can find it real quick. Karmic X is this amazing Minnesota live streamer. He's this amazing Minnesota live streamer. This has nothing to do with the Hales thing, okay? This is a completely separate weirdo that there needs to be a lot of discussion about Karmic X, and that's going to be something we'll talk about soon. I want to give a little preview. Aaron C says, poor guy has his family obliterated and then this. Okay. Entry required says the 2 people in the audience applauded. Well, the 4 people in that one woman didn't. Tizzy DeBounce gifted a membership. Thank you so much. Okay, I know like you guys are here for the Hales and stuff, but at some point, like the Hales stuff is going to end, and you have to understand that there's life and love to be found everywhere. Okay, and karmic is life. Karmic is love, and you guys need to understand what karmic is. Karmic is a true man. All right, he is manly. He is tough. He is strong. He will go on for hours about the valley of men and struggling with these hands, the building a life and carving it out of the ground with his bare hands. And the men who haven't done that have nothing nothing to even say to him. Fuck them. Now, there's a lot of karmic backstory, and we're not going to get into all of it. He's delightful. But a while back, he was dating this fat woman named Felicia. And we don't need to get into her. She's a whole other issue. But he's dating her, and he goes to visit her, and he finds a mask. And he put it on. It was the most perfect mask of all time. Greatest mask he's ever seen. It just fit him perfectly. And this was the moment that I understood karmic in his purest. Like I didn't get him at first. I was like, okay, this guy's like every central to northern Minnesota person I've ever met. He's normal. And like by normal, I mean completely like devoid of personality. But he was bemusing in his own way. But once I saw the mask, I knew. And so I'm going to share that with you guys right now. There's a clip from Doom. Doom clips a lot of channels in this area of the internet called the Dabbleverse. We're not going to get into what all that means. Just understand that karmic is from Thief River Falls, Minnesota, which is about as far north as you can go without ending up south. D spills the tea. Thank you for joining. That's 44 members tonight, or thank you for gifting a membership. 44 members tonight. Amazing. Here we go.
Brian Landon.
So that's karmic right there. Okay, this is karmic. Karmic sometimes wear sunglasses. I wear sunglasses. It's a Minnesota thing, apparently. Emmy says, I came from What the Hales, but chose to stay because of you. Oh, thank you, Emmy. I'm going to heart that. Very nice. Choose to stay more. Oh, yes, I'll kill the echo. My bad. Here we go.
What's this about a GIMP mask?
Yeah, tell me about it.
Well, I did talk about a mask that I found somewhere. I did go into one of those sex shops. And
I'm actually mad. Because karmic and this weirdo fat woman Felicia came to visit karmic in Minnesota, and they didn't call me. Like they were going to go on some degeneracy tour. Like they went to these places in the Twin Cities and stuff. It's like I could have made them have the most fun ever. And they didn't even call. Like they didn't message, they didn't write, they didn't send a courier, nothing. And so I know that their Minnesota experience was lackluster because karmic has never really left Thief River Falls prior to this. A man's in his 40s. Never had left Thief River Falls prior to this. And so like for him to come to the Twin Cities is a big deal. And Felicia is gross. So like, like there's that whole thing. And I would have taken them to all the best places, like all the gay clubs that karmic could handle. Like that would have been great. It would have been so much fun. And no, they didn't talk to me. And I'm the expert. I'm the guy. I'm very mad about this. Anyway, still feeling jilted. Bingo Bruty, Happy New Year. Happy New Year to you, Bingo.
it looked like a Halloween mask, but it was meant to elicit some feelings, I'm guessing. It was a demon mask.
Yeah, it's a demon mask.
And it had studs poking out of it. A rock instead of horns.
There are no studs. Trust me. There's no studs involved.
Horns. And when I put this mask on, I've never felt a mask fit so properly on my face. And it's like, oh.
Okay, wait a minute. I'm sorry. How many masks have you tried on, Karmic? I've never felt a mask fit so properly on my face. How many have you tried? Thank you to Debbie Baker gifting 5 memberships. Thank you, Debbie. So much. 49 members tonight. That is amazing. Make sure you say thank you to Debbie if you got a membership. Here we go.
Oh, it is bizarre. It's like, you know how pre-made masks, they just don't fit just right?
They don't
this one
do
just fit every fucking crevice of my face.
Every crevice.
Weird
word.
They modeled it based after me. It was just eerie. And I was like, oh my God,
They
I have
modeled it
never
based
had
on
a
you.
mask this comfortable before. And I wanted to buy it. I didn't check out the price tag. But it's worthy. I think it's worthy of a buy. It's a pretty cool mask.
Yeah.
I'll have to consider it. I might.
No, you guys are not normal. So like you guys all go to sex shops, obviously. And you're like, oh, look at this mask with studs all over it and a demon thing. I'm going to put that on and then I want to buy it, right? Like that's the normal thing that you do. That's what normal, definitely not little sub sluts do, right? Like Karmic isn't like a submissive little, like he's not like a sub. That'd be crazy.
Consider it. But I don't know how to bring it home without breaking it because it's a hard mask as well.
It's hard.
So, yeah, it's a little tricky logistically how to get that fucker home. That cool-ass mask. I'd almost need a special foam inlay case to carry it across country.
Foam inlaid case? It's a cheap mask from a sex store, buddy. But I digress. Debbie Baker, 5 more gifted memberships. Amazing. Thank you, Debbie. You are awesome. Kicking ass tonight.
Thank you. Thank you, sir. Brian Landon, can you still get the mask? If so, I'll send you 100 to get it and wear it on stream. I'll wear it, man.
Yeah, do
I
it.
can
That
get
seems
it.
good.
I just hope it's it should be available. There were several
Honda
of the
thinks are good.
masks, but
There are
that's
several
just
of
the
them.
thing. I can't carry it home, but I will get it. Oh, it is a cool mask.
But why can't you
I don't know
carry
the
it home?
price, but if you want, I'll get it today if need be. If you want to flip that bill, man, I'll get you the guys that mask and I'll wear it. It is so fucking cool, in my humble opinion.
I gotta put my sunglasses back on for
And
this.
it's
Like
very
I don't know what I'm
visual.
doing.
But you can tell there's little metal studs in it that are meant to kind of elicit some semblance of kinkiness, I guess.
Is that why they're there? Is that why they put the metal studs in the mask to elicit some sense of kinkiness? Oh God, I'm Debbie Baker with 5 more. Oh my God. Just dropping 15 subs like it's no fucking big deal. That's amazing, Debbie. Thank you.
I guess if a woman wants to have sex with a demon, that's probably the best way to go. So
Yeah, a woman. That's who the target audience for this is. Definitely, it's for a guy to put on for the woman who wants to have sex with a demon. That's the target audience of this mask. I promise.
it was pretty cool looking mask. I ain't gonna lie. It'd be a mask that some deviant would wear if they had a collar around their neck and some domineering partner holding the collar.
So he just describes it as it's just some mask that a deviant would wear with a collar around their neck and like a leash. Yeah, that's you, Carmen. You're not a sub. Well, no, you're manly. These big hands.
It's kind of fucking crazy. This is my demon.
He loves this mask.
But it looks, yeah, it's pretty interesting.
Yeah, what is it? It's the best mask you've ever worn. Don't worry.
But yeah, we have fun. Me and Felicia G out on the town, just checking out the sights and just living it up.
Living it up with the mask. Debbie Baker, 5 more subs. Oh, good Lord. Woman, you need an award or whatever. 64 subs for the night, or memberships for the night. Debbie Baker. Guys, make sure you thank Debbie. She is coming in fucking clutch.
And we just, all we do is just check things out and talk.
You just check stuff out and talk.
We have a lot of fun doing that.
Yeah, I mean, that's wild.
Absolutely. And by Jove, when we came across that mask, it was like it fit too perfect.
Fletcher boy. 5
It was
members
like it
from
was
Fletcher
meant to
boy.
be.
69 members,
And that is
dude.
rare for a mask to have that fucking fit. That type of fit. That just felt like Cinderella putting
Thank you, Fletcher boy.
her foot in the slipper. It was just perfect.
Guys, when I'm trying to manly describe something about like that I put on my face, I describe it as if I am talking about a delicate woman's foot sliding into a glass slipper. It's like Cinderella's foot. Just going like, that's my face.
It was just creepy.
There it is.
Remember when I said I'm going to sharpen my horns and do some... Ah!
Yeah!
The day has arrived!
It's arrived!
Welcome to Karmic X Live. I'm your host, Karmic, coming at you on this wonderful evening. I think we got Halloween in a couple days. I could be right or could be wrong. So I might as well do my Halloween shit now.
It's not
this
Halloween.
Is the mask I was telling you about. But this mask doesn't fit as nice as the one I tested out in store. So I kind of wish I would have found that mask again. What?
Yeah, me too. This is definitely not it. That's not it. Debbie Baker, 5 more memberships. Oh my God. Going crazy in here.
Yeah, it's here. It is here. This mask is a little, it pokes you.
It pokes
it's very
you a little
pokey.
bit. A little pokey.
So this is considered, it's not a Halloween mask. There's a reason why there's pokes, people.
Yeah, Halloween masks don't
The
poke.
pokes are meant to be a extra stimulation during intimacy.
Okay. All right. I don't know about this guy's experience with intimacy, but what? Like, I don't know. You guys have sex, but like, I can't think of when the pokes on the mat, like on thighs. Yeah, I guess some guys' thighs would be tickled, right? Holy shit. We have 5 more gifted memberships from Tizzy DeBounce. Thank you so much. 79 memberships tonight. Amazing. Amazing. You have a law question about weed and workman's comp. My work that I've been at for 13 years knows and has known that I smoke. I've been dealing with increasing problems from my knee. Honda, if you understand that if I do a workman's comp claim, they will fire me and deny the claim because of the weed, but they know about it. What do I do? You got to talk to an employment lawyer in your state, buddy. I don't know. And I'm not licensed. I can't give you advice on that one. If you need a referral or whatever, and you want to email me, go ahead. Just know that I can't advise you on it, but I could help you maybe find someone. Sully SDS says, I bet she has an excellent recipe for pizza casserole. Cyborg Valkyrie, thank you. When he's rimming his boyfriend, the spikes will tickle the taint. I think so.
I am not going to lie. He looks way gayer than your lateness.
I'm saying.
So it's a demon mask, but it's got it was seen in a mature shop, if you will.
A mature shop.
I was like, this looks badass.
Yeah,
I don't think a wrestler could wear this motherfucker.
Yeah, you look really bad.
It's a little pokey.
I think a wrestler could wear it. Yep. That's what everybody's thinking. It's a little pokey. A little wrestler could just wear it the whole time. It's badass, though.
Little pokey. It reminds me of Vader. If anybody knows Big Red Vader, whatever the hell. Big Van Vader, I think.
What? I don't watch enough wrestling for that.
But anywho, I'm Karmic, everybody. Welcome to Karmic X Live. Hope you guys are doing well. The mask is in session. Brian Landon, it's done.
It's done.
I completed this task. And yeah, but it's here. And it's sore as fuck on my nose. I ain't gonna lie. So it may be a short run around with the fucking mask. You're right, Gagzuki. It does need eyeshadow.
Yep, you need
some
eyeshadow.
Red shit on my eyes just to complete the look a little bit.
Yeah, that would be great.
Yeah, it's
definitely
fucking,
do that.
I didn't have really much time to apply some makeup.
Demon with a
Mind
capital S. That's fucking cruel.
Fuck.
Fuck. He didn't have time to put on makeup, guys.
There.
He can
just
find out
rests
how to
weird
do
on
it from
the bridge of
Kurt.
my nose, and it's like, ugh. But I digress.
But I digress.
There's
That's
good and there's
that's like
bad,
his
and
call
sadly,
sign.
most of the bad are trolls on the internet. Absolutely, Rabbi Smoothie.
No, Debbie Baker, did I read your chat, please? I haven't seen a specific chat, but I will. Let me see if I can find it real quick. 1 second, Debbie. I will gladly read your chat. I just have to find it. There's a gifted memberships. If you want to resend the chat, if you have it still, I'll read it. But otherwise, let me find it. Let me see. Here we go. I don't know if my thing goes back as far to find the actual chat you sent. I'm looking for it right now. You don't have to send any money or anything. If you just resend the chat, I can. I'll gladly read it. Okay, I don't have it. My chat doesn't scroll back in time that far. So if you resend it, or if someone else has it and they can share it, I will gladly read it. I just I don't have the ability to find it. Okay, Lindsay Hendricks. This is a guy named Karmic. This is a streamer also from Minnesota. He's from northern Minnesota. I'm fascinated with him. I'm fascinated. He is a very interesting character. And I like him. Like I want him to just be himself because I think it's great. Oh, click her name in chat and select channel activity. Wait, is that a thing? Whoa. Let me see if I can find this. Chat messages in the last year? It didn't show me. Hold on. It didn't load up. Hold on 1 second. See if I can get it in a new window here. But yeah, Karmic is just a live streamer. He doesn't really stream about anything other than like how hard his life is. Okay. Yeah, Debbie, it's not showing me the activity. If anybody has Debbie's chat, I would love to read it. The only comment it's showing me is, Nick, did you read my last chat, please? You have to be a mod or channel owner, then click the arrow at the top of the stream list. You know, like I did that, sent it again. Okay, here we go. Let me see if I can find it. Send it again. Okay, I see that you say that you sent it again, but I'm not seeing it come through. Am I crazy? Let me see. The only two messages I see are sent it again and Nick, did you read my chat, please? This is wild. Yeah, I'm not seeing any others. So again, if you drop it in, I'll watch for it in the chat. If you send it, I'll watch for it there. If you just type it into the chat here, I'll watch for it.
Out and about, and a lot of them think they're bad motherfuckers, but in real life, they're pathetic. They can't hang. They can't hang with the likes of me.
No one can.
So there. Ow, I tipped my head and it scratched my nose. I ain't shit you people.
What's his wrestling name? I think Parking Garage.
Coach Garrett F. Stop blocking me. I'm being unfairly targeted. Hey, you're just being a fucking asshole,
didn't do it on Super
man.
Tip,
I'm
no.
like, okay, you want to be just like Serenity. You just want to be a constant fucking cunt. Get out. I'm just tired of garbage in my chat. And you're not helping,
tired
fucker.
of garbage.
So if you're going to do that, yeah, you're going to be blocked. It's just the way it is.
It's about getting a Cash App account. That way you receive the full amount. Oh, okay.
Not a bunch of fucking dipshit.
The best way to send money to get the most amount is through Super Tips. Super Tips are great. But yes, I do need to set up a Cash App and a Venmo or whatever for people. But I just haven't for a long time. I don't think about it most of the time. But yes, thank you. I will look into doing that.
You need to see an LMN op Lynette Preston video. You will die laughing.
We're going to watch the deposition of Lynette probably this coming week.
Throwing shit around, acting like an asshole, bitching about me every second. I don't like hate.
So this is the other part of Karmic.
Shit. So go watch something else, motherfucker.
Karmic's temper is
sorry. That's how I feel.
Unreasonably short. For no reason. I know for no reason. I just said it.
Where'd he go? Peekaboo.
Like, I can't describe like how pointless it is.
What? 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 What?
Tizzy to bounce. 5 more members. Damn. Thank you, Tizzy.
Wah.
Oh yeah, I left something out about Karmic. Karmic was a wedding DJ, like, you know, one of the guys who like runs a playlist on his MacBook or whatever, and then hits play and then leaves. Like, he's one of those, but he has made a couple songs, and he like mime sings them, and he dances to them, and they're fucking unreal. Like, it's so perfect.
I cannot hear without your love. Don't you desert me again. Don't you leave me alone. I need you more than you'd ever know. I do not see why I don't revolve around your own consciousness. When you took me for a fool so many times before. I know you know what I know. That I receive from
Why does he have a naked foot on screen? What are you doing? Sweet tears that I receive. Like, oh my God, they're so good. Fudger Boy says, Nick, you need to make Ketchup a mod. She has the YouTube stuff figured out. Well, that's true. She does seem to have that. Lip syncing. I did leave it out. I'm sorry. At one point, he said that he used to do the vocals for all of his songs. I don't think that's true anymore. I think he has AI do them. Suggett says, hey, buddy, long time, no super. Wondering if you mentioned the Somali fraud, if you're going to do a show on it. Stay tight, big guy. Yeah, we're probably going to cover the Nick Shirley, the 40-minute video sometime this coming week as well. Good night, Rhea Norman. Thanks for hanging with us.
a sweet love that I can't replace.
Hit the like button.
Okay, so that's Karmic. I'm sorry. Him finding that mask was one of my favorite things that happened on YouTube in 2025. Because once he found that mask, he's like, the mask, it just fit me just right. I'm like, oh, you're a sub. Oh, that's so adorable. To me, it's like the cutest fucking thing. It's so funny. Well, at some point, I'm going to have to introduce you guys to him talking about manliness and masculinity and manhood, because it just makes it premium. It's so perfect. The mask is not part of his typical shtick. It was like he was drifting into this place. It was magic. He was drifting into this place where he was so free, and you're like, the closet doors are open. Just walk on out. Just come out. Just come out and join us all. Like it'll be fine. Just come out. And he's like so glad he just didn't do it. Debbie says, YouTube takes 15%. You may not receive it for weeks. Cash App, you get the full amount within seconds. Yes. Thank you, Debbie. And I will get one set up, but I really appreciate your contributions to the show tonight. They're really amazing. Mama Beer Leah says, Nick, your voice is pretty killer. You should do a duet with Megan. Megan duet raped me one time. I don't know if I ever told you guys this. I don't know if you guys know about this. But Megan duetted me without my consent. And it was Scorpions. I think it was The Wind of Change. I think that's a song, because I used to do these karaoke streams on Locals, and it was before I figured out how to run karaoke software into StreamYard and get it to balance the audio, because it would overpower one. So I would just do them a cappella. And like I did a Scorpion song, and then Megan took it and recorded harmonies for it without my consent. See, Megan admits it. She admits it right there. Winds of Change is a great song. But that was fun. I do now. So 2 things. I now have my streaming setup to where that's not the audio balancing isn't a thing anymore. So like I could do a full on like karaoke stream with like the background music and everything. I also have, I have a separate streaming mini PC in my karaoke room now. And I haven't streamed from there yet. I've got a couple things to finish setting up, but I want to do that at some point. So then we'll be able to stand up at a microphone and really wail into it. It'll be fun. Mama Bear Leah says, play it, please. I'm not going to do that to myself. My camera isn't freezing tonight. Yeah. It's weird. It's fickle, and it has to do with a dumb memory leak somewhere in StreamYard, I think. But yeah, most of the time it gets resolved by restarting, but I think there are some updates that happen too. So karaoke with Karmic X, I would love it. Karmic probably thinks like I'm making fun of him, and I am, but it's out of nothing but love. I think the guy is hilarious. I mean, I think he's a sub, and I think he's probably gay, but like that doesn't bother me. I don't care. David Kelly says, I don't do sex party stuff. That's why I'm not rich. Well, yeah, but like, what's the sex party stuff? Stone Temple Pilots, I love them. Yeah. I love Stone Temple Pilots. Okay, guys. I think we're going to wrap up the show for the night. I'm really happy. I was thinking this might be an 1.5 hour long show. I was not prepared. I was not prepared for it to be this robust. So I'm glad that you guys were. Oh, no. Debbie Baker, there's nothing to apologize for. No mods are angry with you. Don't worry about that. You're perfectly all right.
I swear to God, if you meet this guy with the mask and bang his wife,
he doesn't have a wife,
to Minnesota and smack you up the head with a room temperature salmon.
He doesn't have a wife. Don't worry. I have to bang his boyfriend or whatever. All right, there we go. We are going to do the Lynette Preston deposition, and we'll do the Nick Shirley Somali stuff. Like, I try to mix in, some serious stuff and fun stuff, of course. We got to do the Nick Shirley stuff. I got to look at this Matskin lawsuit against Larry, DUI guy, if that's still going on. There's so much going on. I don't know that I want to get all the way into what the Hales, because it's a lot of stuff, but there's so much else to talk about too. And Megan and Tug have a lot of what the Hales stuff kind of locked down. They're really good at it. They're in it, and I like that. But there's a lot coming up this year too. Courtney Clenny's trial's coming up later this quarter. I'm really excited for that. All right, guys. Big shout out to everybody who gifted memberships, who sent in super chats, who sent in super tips. You guys are amazing. And I love you all. And Rumble Rants, of course. Rumble and Locals tips as well. You guys are fantastic. I'm going to go to bed. I'll see you this weekend. If you're a member, watch out for those member-only shows. If you're not a member, watch out for the member-only show and join us. All right, guys. Catch you next time. Have a good night. Peace. Peace.
Oh, he drinks a fair bit, but you realize that it just helps get his noggin jogging along. With his glass by his side and his kids asleep tight, we'll hear some lost-plaining tonight. With his microphone muted, we'll laugh at this boomer until he explains it's all part of the plan. Watch his face become redder as he becomes madder, raging at idiots from Twitter and Erlang. From the white shores of Maine to the hills of Glenlivet, there's no one who explains the law better than Nick. So pour out a glass for the ones who have passed to make the law what we have now. Oh, his lady is fair, and she handles herself with the grace of one who has borne many children. As the wife of a lawman, she makes sure that he has the time and the place to provide for them there. So pour out an Ardbeg, a bow, more of Lafroig. The spirits flow as the ones who get unemployed. So pour out a glass for the team post on Twitter as we hear lost-plaining tonight. From the white shores of Nairn to the hills of Glenlivet, there's no one who explains the law better than Nick. So pour out a glass for the ones who have passed to make the law what we have now. Oh, the guests are all plentiful, from Doug T to Drexel. They bring their perspective and spice to the mix. But the reason we're here and the one that we cheer is the one who is showcasing us his career. So pour out a glass for the team post on Twitter as we hear lost-plaining tonight. From the white shores of Nairn to the hills of Glenlivet, there's no one who explains the law better than Nick. So pour out a glass for the ones who have passed to make the law